Big money, big prizes. Oh, I love it. Happy Friday. How we all doing? Today is Friday the 13th, guys. Man, our world is on fire and it's going straight to you know where. Man, I don't like politics. I don't get into it. I just don't. It's too divisive and yeah, it wrecks the soul. But holy moly, what's going to happen in the next 24 hours? I think we might wake up with the world had exploded. I don't know. I got to put on some music for our quiz trivia thing. Hold on just a second. You all know about this, right? Yeah. So who's going to get wiped off the map? Do you think Iran's going to get wiped off? So guys, obviously we're going to do Catholic Bible trivia, right? Win a t-shirt or a book, all that stuff. We gotta wait though, because I want to try to get as many people in here close to 50, 75, hopefully. Boy, that music is loud. And well, unfortunately Christian Wagner's streaming right now. Who else is streaming? Was Redeemed Zoomer? Well, he's not really in our wheelhouse, but I turned the music down. Bro, what? I don't know what's going on. I can't comment in the thing. I can't comment in here. What is this? What? Oh, pay no attention to that. Pay no attention to that. Why can't I comment? We're live, right? Everything's good? We're all good? I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I don't really need to type into the comments, but how we all doing, guys? Give me your best shot. What are you up to? What are you doing? Yeah, well, it's my browser. I can't type in here. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I think it's StreamYard, to be honest. Yes. Did Adam and Eve have belly buttons? I remember asking a family member this, and they're they subscribe to Thomistic evolution. So as long as there's the species or the kind, not evolving into into another species or whatever, I guess you could go from a Neanderthal to a human being. And it's possible that a Neanderthal was pregnant with Adam and Eve, but I don't buy that. I'm not into that. I'm not into that, guys. No, I don't play for that team. Guys, tell all your friends to get in here so we can play. Here, I'll share my screen to show you what it's like, kids. Everyone else is on the, like the cool streams right now. I'm lame. So yeah, I have, 29 questions, I believe. So I'm thinking the top 6 get prizes. The top 6. What do you think? Yes, it is a Kahoot. So if you want to open kahoot.it now, go ahead, but we gotta wait. We got to wait for some more people to get in here. There's no way it's just going to be... Gosh, like my earlier stream today. Oh, Tim Pool is leaning towards Catholicism, 130 people, and then now I can barely get 30. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we cannot believe in Darwinism. We can't. The church rejects it. But it allows for adaptation and metamorphosis of different kinds and species within their own species group or whatever. Oh, you'll get the code for the Kahoot. Let's just wait a second, though. Let's just wait a few minutes. Deuterocomical, are you in here? I hope he comes. I hope he comes. So are we, guys? I'm not into politics, okay? I'm not. I don't get into it. But like, everyone's anti-Israel right now, and I respect that. Can someone give me the lowdown on this? Like, why are we not supposed to support Israel, and what's going on? I don't know. Someone, yeah, fill me in. I'm gonna turn off the music. That's really annoying, but I'll play it during the quiz. Gosh, really? 28 people. I knew this. I knew no one would come to this. No one cares about this kind of stuff. They want like tension, conflict, gossip, all that stuff. What's a long story? I mean, St. Pius X. Can you give me some context for we are not obligated to support Israel? 700 Club. I remember this. Oh, that's funny. Okay, can someone explain Zionism to me? I kind of know what it is, because I've seen Zionists go on other people's channels and debate. But can someone give me an actual... Well, yeah, Pizza Man, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for more people. Everyone else is on Wagner's stream right now. And it's just unfortunate. Mel Gibson is going to join me next week for a live stream. Okay, raise your hand if you got Kahoot.it open. Raise your hand. Gosh, where are my supporters and members? It's Friday night. I should have done this on a different night, darn it. Son of a gun. Ah, yes. Okay, I gotcha. Wait, I forgot. Why are we raising our hands? I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Hot Budweiser in the house Friday night. Tell me you're cracking a cold one. Jar of Pickles. Now that is a new name and a face. Please subscribe to the channel. We love cool people with a good sense of humor. I hope so. Nathan, all right. 31, let's go. We're at 34. I'm sorry, what? Also, is the book of our choice? If so, what's the budget? Hey, it's going to be like a $5 tan book. Don't get excited. I'm not going to send you the Summa, okay? Hardcover, Latin, not doing it. Okay, I'll open the quiz for you guys to enter. All right? But I'm not going to start until we get at least, I mean, oh gosh, up to 200 participants. We're not going to get that, but. Okay, here's the pin for y'all. There it is. Wait, why can't you see it? Oh, hold on. Boomer. What's up, Boomer? All right. So there's the pin. 36 people. Come on. We got to get over 50. Hot Budweiser, send me a Liturgy of the Hours set. He's a great friend. Please shout him out, Eric. There you go, Hot Bud. Really? Are you guys, Eusebius, man, just befriending everyone in real life. I love it. Uh-oh, my wife just texted me. That can't be good. Origins of Iran's hostility toward Israel. Historical overview. My wife's history major background and all that stuff. James, if you're just joining us, we're doing a Bible Catholic trivia. Top 6 winners get prizes. Go to kahoot.it. It says right at the top, join at www.kahoot.it, and then you put in that game pin. Know what I'm saying? Wow, Eusebius, man, he's got like, dude, this channel is bringing bros together like no other. So many bromances going on because of Eusebius. All right, how many people we got in the actual trivia thing here? It doesn't tell me. What the heck? Do I have to really just count them? Jay Dyer's in the house. Yes. Jay Dyer. Yeah, buddy. Okay, apart from the Zionistic movement, right? The agenda, the ideology, the warfare, the warmongering and all that. I mean, it's not Jews per se, right? It's just the Zionistic ideology, right? That we're condemning. I mean, are we all really to hate on Jews and be anti-Semitic? Someone help me out here. I don't know what's going on. Bro, 18 people. Let's go. Let's go. Luther and Jay Dyer. Just be patient, guys. I'm really waiting for a few more people like that I know that are good, they're supporters of the channel, all that jazz. So if you have to go grab a beer or a snack or pet your dog or whatever, go do that. Okay, it's cool. It's fine. I'm not going to get offended if you leave the screen. I'll wait till you get back. But yeah, at least like 10 minutes, maybe even more. Bro, we have 22 people. I love it. That's pretty good. I was hoping to get up to 200. People are leaving? Okay, Evan's in the house. Zach, new face. Love it. Teenagers. What does that mean? I shouldn't be laughing at this. Stop that, Eusebius. Stop it. Bro. Yeah, exactly. Godbath in the house. Not all Jews are Zionists, and not all Zionists are Jews. Amen, brother. Yeah, some Caucasian dude went on, tried to debate Jay Dyer. He was a Zionist. He definitely wasn't Jewish. Bro, you win a new car if you win. What's going on? People just like joining and leaving? No, I don't think it's funny. Well, gosh, I don't know. Is this lame? Guys, how do I get more people to watch my live streams? Am I just dumb? Redeem Zoomers in here? Yeah, right. No way. There's no way that's the Redeem Zoomer. I saw him in Christian's live stream, though. Ann, are you in here? Evan's in the house. All right. Well, James, what's your name or handle name in the Kahoot thing? And I'll see if you're... Huh? Mm-hmm. Does anyone else do these on their live streams? Oh, no, he's got to win. I'm not just giving him because he's Redeem Zoomer. You are Redeem Zoomer? Okay. Yeah, you're in. Iraqi Hermit. I see ya. Are people really just joining, leaving, rejoining? What's going on here? Gosh, we need more people in here. Oh my. Yeah, definitely. Everyone pray for Nordic Catholic. Wow. I need a prayer for my sister-in-law. She's about to go to trial and could face 20 years in prison. Ouch. Sorry, man. Yes, definitely will pray for you. Definitely. Dude, Wagner needs to stop streaming. I should not stream at the time he streams. Just not smart. Yeah. Oh, he's got 600 people. Wagner's got 600 people. Good gravy. I have 40. Like, what? I mean, I know obviously Wagner's Wagner. You know, that's good. But gosh, I can't even hit like 50, 75. What is this? Just some schmuck. Oh, I know he does. And you know what? In all honesty, I understand. Like, I would probably watch Wagner over me. That's not false humility. I totally understand that. So we got to keep waiting. Is there beef? Nah, man. We do fried chicken in here. All I need is hot Budweiser. Gosh, that's definitely top 5 handle names. Where is Scathing Pooh been? Where in the heck has Scathing Pooh been? Anybody? For real. Dude, the Middle East, man. You should seriously pray a rosary for the Middle East. I think it's going to get worse. I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I really think it's going to get worse before it gets better. What are your guys' thoughts? Bro, we are towards the end of days, my friend. Scathing Pooh met that girl on here, remember? They bonded over Pooh, so he no longer needs you. But you know what's funny? That girl comes on here still. They bonded over Pooh. I mean, who wouldn't? There you go. We'll say a prayer. I think I already said a prayer for you. Oh, wait, nope, that was somebody else. Bum, bum. Just be patient, guys. We're waiting for more people. We got 22 in the Kahoot. I'm sorry. I mean, when was the last time that our world, or at least like a specific part of the world, was on fire like this? And then you got Ukraine and Russia, LA riots. No one gives a rip, but maybe like Vietnam War. I don't know. Dude, the Gulf War was, dude, nothing compared to what's going on. So as we're talking, as we're streaming, Iran is sending missiles still. Unreal. Unreal. Guys, war is not the answer. Peace in the Middle East. I don't have any Zins. You know what I love about Wagner is you can tell on some of his streams, his upper lip is just filled. What if Wagner came in here? True. That's real. That's real right there. That's real. So I'm going to be in San Diego in like, I don't know, a week. I've had him on a few times, dude. He's busy. Dude, this is not his thing. Well, here's the thing. You got to remember, this isn't a scholastic or neo-scholastic Thomist quiz. And there are going to be questions on here that you need to know me and who I am to succeed. Upper decker. Guys, you know what an upper decker is with the toilet? Oh my gosh. I have. It's a beautiful city. It's beautiful. No one talks about how beautiful Salt Lake City is. I don't know why. Maybe because of the, how it's illegal to have tobacco, alcohol, and lottery tickets. Hey, Eric McCabe just joined. Nice. 25 people. Guys, come on. Get some burner accounts. Tell your friends, your mailman. Yes. Pooping in the water tank of the toilet. Yes. Holy cow. How much of a delay is there? Then I told her to pipe down. Bruh, my wife heard you say that in the other room and laughed out loud. What? Heard what? Dude, upper deckers, man. Let's go. Right? I mean, why not? 27, guys, okay. If we get 30 people in here, I'm thinking we're just going to have to start. Okay? We can't wait here. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. 45 people in here. Okay, let's go. Come on, guys, join. Oh, the upper deckers. Your wife laughed in the other. That's great. Dude, your wife has a good sense of humor, man. Good for you. That is a gem. Okay? Don't ever underrate or undermine, rather, the beauty of a good sense of humor in a woman. Doesn't everybody, to some extent? Doesn't everybody smell their own flatulence? I mean, right? Isn't that just what we do as humans? I absolutely hate poop. Wait. You do what every day? I want to know what Hot Budweiser, I want to know what he looks like. Dun, dun. No, that's not what we're talking about. That's gross. Right? Don't be afraid of poop talk, guys. It's so natural. Don't be afraid of it. Don't get intimidated. Who looks like poop? Okay, I'm going to start pretty soon. We have 28 people. I don't want to waste your time. I do not want to waste your time. So guys, just hold on. Gosh, where are like my regulars that I mean, it is a Friday night, right? Wait, you think so? Okay, you're going to have to give me a quote on that one. Dude. I know Martin Luther was obsessed with scatology. Very much so. Ooh. Bro, you sound like Christian Wagner with that. He's the only one that will rebuke you for doing that. 8 p.m. what? Eastern Central Mountain Time, and you can quit your job and join our Kahoot. It's fine. It's okay. $29 people. If we get to 30, we're gonna do it. Ah, Corleone. See, I'm waiting. Like Michael, this would not be as fun as if you weren't here. It just wouldn't. So if you look on the top of the screen, Michael, it says www.kahoot.it. So you type that in, and then it asks for a PIN 935-0827. Okay. Yes, hurry. Please get in here. We have to start because I seriously do not want to. I don't want to waste more time. Yeah. Hey, Michael. Are you not a boomer here right now? How do I get in? What's the link? I know. I'm just waiting for Michael, and then we'll start. Who's this? Round table. I like seeing new faces. Yes, we're gonna have an after party after the quiz. Okay. Sola Pupola. Corleone, are you in? I got to start. Corleone, are you in? They have flavored zins? Wow, I'd actually maybe try that. Okay, I'll wait. People are flooding in. Why, did Wagner's stream just end or what? I'm not going to lie, dude. We have an amazing, beautiful gift in Wagner. Like, we just do, guys. Just be thankful that he's Catholic. I mean, can you imagine that intelligence being not Catholic? Corleone, are you in? I'm starting it like any minute. Anonymous, like seriously, if you want to get in quickly. Quickly. Mrs. Godbath. Okay, you're here, but are you in the Kahoot quiz thing? Are we all good? I'm going to start. Because once I start. There's no going back here. It's not just because he's smart. I think he would disagree with you. There are a lot of different things that go into utilizing the intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, and stuff like that. All right, I'm going to start. Hello? We good? I'm going to start. Everybody give me a thumbs up or a 1 or something. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Anonymous is just so anxious. You're in a tizzy, Anonymous. Just in a tizzy. Tizzy. All right. Guys, I made this. These are all my questions. I made it. Have fun with it. Remember, we have 36 people in here. The top 6 people get a prize. I'm making Catholic Christian t-shirts. The top 3 will get a t-shirt, and then I'll send out like a $5 tan book, yet to be determined. It'll be good though. Okay, Billy, can you get in quickly? I really have to start. Can you please get in? Hurry. Billy Bob, I'm going to start if you're not in there. 37 people. Almost, literally, every person that's watching, like the viewer count, is in here. Okay, I'm going to just start. Okay, I'm starting. All right. You ready? I put a lot of, like, heart into this. Booyah. Let's go, guys. Oh, no. Whoa. How come only 5 people guessed? Am I missing something? Am I having a boomer moment? What's going on here? It's 10 seconds. What do you mean? Too fast? Whoa. What? Don't look at my screen. Don't look at my screen. You should be on another tab. Stream delay. Wow. Dude, I'm done. I'm so done. What? Unsubbing. Jar of pickles. Where have you been my whole life? No question. It doesn't show the words on our screens. Why wouldn't it? I can restart. All right, let's restart. Okay. Why would my screen, you guys on your whatever, on your computer, your phone, can you just, son of a, hold on. I'm going to just start it over. Okay. Whoa. Oh, let's try this again, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is... This works. See, I did a test run of this. Literally did a test run of this the other day, and everything worked just fine. Freaking this. So I think everyone's Googling the first answer while we're doing this. Son of a God. I don't know, guys. Help me out. Yeah, I exited out of the quiz. This is the new one. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. It literally worked just fine when I did Kahoot the other day. Just fine. Oh, retro. That's Peter Diamond, the Diamond Brothers, VaticanCatholic.com music. Hot Budweiser. I don't know about that. Okay. All you tech savvy retro, dude, maybe this is providential. Retro, because you would not have been able to play. So retro at the top has the website and the PIN number. So just type in that website, www.kahoot.it, and then put in that number, 736-0880. Bro, the delay is what's going to kill us. Well, then why did it work the other time? Okay. Should I do 20 seconds per question? Oh, give us 30 seconds. Isn't that too long? Dude, 30 seconds is way too long. Okay, the questions are only seen on my screen. But you should have your own tab open, your own browser, the Kahoot thing, right? Yes, not too long so people can cheat. Absolutely. That's why I don't want to go 30 seconds. And 20 seconds is kind of pushing it. Jar of pickles. Where have you been, man? Are you a newbie to our thing? Oh, this is just... Guys, all my techies, what do I do? How do I get around this delay? GPT Christian, I love it. Okay, 6-7 second delay, so 20 seconds. All right. Hold on just a second. Bro, I got to go through every question. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. This is... All right, we're going to... Guys, I'm doing this for you because I love you. $20 seconds. Why are these all 20 seconds? Stupid delay. Why wasn't there delay the other night? That's what I want to know. Just bear with me, guys. I'm almost done. I'm updating it to 20 seconds. If for some reason you get time to cheat, you got to go to confession, and I'll know about it. You get no prize. Well, some of them you can't cheat on. That's the beauty of it. Just so beautiful. I'm getting there. Just give me a second. Almost done. Oh, good gravy. For those who are waiting and trying to get in, please get in because I'm almost done here. I don't want to have to wait, okay? I've wasted too much of your night. This is all right. Save. So I have to actually X out of this. I have to get out of this one because I just changed it to 20 seconds per question, okay? So I'm getting out of this. It'll kick you out. And then we'll have a new one with the 20 seconds, okay? So just hold on. All right. Here we go. Let me just check. See if everything's good. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay, we're good. All right. Post live. Okay, this is it, guys. No more baloney. I promise. No more baloney. All right, here we go. I promise this is it. Yeah, boomer this, boomer that. I'll give you a boomer. I know I just lost 30 subs. Well, I'm sorry, but when I gave this a test run like 2 nights ago, I don't know, I had 10 odd people in here. No problems. Went through a bunch of questions, no delay, no lag, no nothing. And then obviously tonight, yeah, lag, delay, boomer, hoomer. Who's partying, huh? Everybody who just joined, get in fast because this is taking way too long. And I'm sorry, guys. I love you. Thanks for your patience. It's a virtue. I did test this, Evan. Absolutely. No problems. But then when it's go time for real, of course. I don't know. Where were you? You probably taking a nap. Okay, I'm literally going to start in under a minute. Okay? Is everyone okay? Give me a 1 thumbs up or someone tell me like, wait. Okay, I'm starting in less than 1 minute. Anonymous. Just start it. I'm in a tizzy. I'm in such a tizzy. All right, you guys are in? Good. 30 seconds. We're going to start. 30 seconds. If you're not in, you're not in. I can't be doing this all night. Jar of pickles. Got 32 people in here. Let's go. Big money. Big prizes. Big money, big prizes. You ready, guys? 34 people. Hornstein. Gosh. You guys. 35 people. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, we're going, guys. Yeah, man, of course, dude. We're going to do a lot of fun things on this channel. You bet, my friend. Okay, so everyone Googled this while we were waiting, I'm sure. Well, I think that one, we're just going to forget about that one, okay? Redeem Zoomer in the lead. Just forget about that question. Okay, 20 seconds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 20 seconds. Yep. Whoever said 20 seconds. You got a couple seconds. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. 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 Yeah, sorry, Justin. I can't. It'd be so unfair to the others if I started over. Who's in the lead? Echoes of Tradition. Bro, did you cheat? You have access to this, dude. Oh my gosh, you better not. This is his account. You better not. Bro. That was a tough one. I told you they're going to be kind of tough. Let's see who's in the lead. Nuance. What's that thing by your name? What's going on there? All right. I love this question. I love it. Absolutely love this question. Come on, boys and girls. Okay, please, if you're not playing, don't guess. Oh, yeah, the Jesuits. So in the parentheses, I said proportionate to years since inception. Because you know a lot of these orders have been around longer. Okay, so proportionately, who has canonized the most saints? And it is absolutely 100% the Jesuits. So boom, take that. All right. So don't hate on the Jesuits. Don't do it. Who's in the lead? Bro, who is this Nuance guy? Is he AI? What's going on here? What is going on? Oh. If you know me, remember, it's not who you think, it's me. Who do I think? Ooh, look at all those. Hey, we got to vote for Dr. Taylor Marshall. Who is that? I want to know who in here voted for Dr. Taylor Marshall. Notice I said apologist. Apologist, apologist, apologist. Okay? I wouldn't necessarily put Christian Wagner in that category. That's just me, okay? Nuance, quit cheating. Okay, seriously, who is this Nuance cat? Who is that? Yeah, pretty sure that whoever that is cheating. So, yeah, we'll just kick you out of here. Anyways, next question. This is fun. Do you have a drink? Do you have a snack? So, who's my Catholic Christian's favorite non-Catholic apologist? Mine. Me. Come on. Oh, you know it. Good old Richard and his ceiling fan. We love Richard. Richie, I hope he was in here, but he's not. That's okay. So, yeah, 20 people got that right. That's pretty good. So you guys know me. I should have put Jay Dyer on there. Darn it. See, you guys can help me next time. Let me guess, Nuance got it right. Oh, never mind. Eric McCabe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my. Joseph of the Old Testament. Toughie, huh? It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. Wait, Shamoon's meds? What? What is that? Where is that? What is that? Where's Shamoon's meds? What are you talking about, Retro? What is that? Shamoon's meds? What? Anyways. Justin, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Sorry. You're absolutely right. My bad. I hope Shamoon's meds win. We do love Sam though, so that's, guys, we're just being funny. We're not trying to, rip on the dude. CQ just took the lead over Eric McCabe. Jacob D's in third, Tay Jr., and then we'll have to figure out the next. True or false? Oh man, this is too fun. Too fun. Wait, who's giving out yellow cards? It's true. Oh! Raise your hand if you put blue. True. It's a joke. People call me feminist on this channel because I'm not so misogynistic as the other young men in here. But guys, I'm not a radical, inordinate feminist, right? I cherish the dignity of the woman. So in that sense, I'm a feminist. But yeah, kind of a running joke on this channel. All right. What happened? Oh, Eric McCabe just retook the lead. Shamoon's meds. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Love it. Look at these guys. You might win a free t-shirt. Oh my. Fifth wave of feminism. Please don't put your guesses or answers in the comments, please. Please. So, if you guys know, Martin Luther didn't really like the deuterocanonical books, James, Jude, Revelation, Hebrews. But he also said that he wanted to toss the book of Esther into the Elbe River. Why? Because it didn't mention God, the name of God. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Okay, who's in the lead? Oh, CQ coming up hot. Guys, how are you going to... Who's this nuance guy? I think that's AI. It's fake. I don't know. Whatever. Who? Guys, what's my favorite gospel? You guys. Oh my gosh. Is that right? Creatilian? Is that right? Can you substantiate that for me? Matthew is my favorite gospel because of chapters 5 through 7. That to me is the gospel. I mean, John, yes, but how not John? Because I'm not like everybody else. Not like everybody else. I try to be a little edgy and a little different. Okay? All right, next question. Jacob D. All right. All right. Is Michael Corleone in here? He should get this one. Oh, it's only 10 seconds. Ah! I missed one. Darn it. Darn it. Just scratch that one. Scratch that one. I'm sorry. I must have missed one. I'm sorry. You guys are like, oh, this is stupid. Okay, just forget about that one. No, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Yeah, retro. Just scrap that one. I forgot. I must have missed. So, okay, Roxley, then the question pertains to the non-Deuterocanon version of Esther. And that's why Martin Luther wanted to toss it into the Elbe River. So I apologize, but yeah, I'm not perfect. Boston. Boston. Get your car keys. Let's go to the bar. Have a All right, what happened? Yeah, nothing's changing here. Not be 10 seconds or all. Dude, did you see Compton? Were you the only one that saw Compton? Oh, yeah, baby. South Central LA, boys. South Central LA. Better recognize. Oh, Eric McCabe. All right. All right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Who knows me well in here? Who knows me well in here? Oh, Braveheart. The English are too many. Aye. By the way, I love all these movies. I love all of these movies, by the way. They're probably all my top 10. The Burbs is amazing. Scarface is good. What About Bob is amazing. No, I just love good cinema. All right. How do I hide this? Okay. Next question. Oh, look. Okay, who's Eric McCabe? Can anyone tell me who Eric McCabe is? This is great. This is a toughie. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Boom! Oh, whoa! Okay, that might have been the toughest question yet. Oh wow! Okay, Pope Pius IX. Some people say Saint Peter. Hey, you guys can hash it out. But I believe Pope John Paul II is either second or third. Someone wants to verify that. Pope Leo X. No. That was just to throw people off. All right. Shamoon's meds. Shamoon's meds are really kicking in. Wait, I put Pius the Fourth? Wait, what? Did I really? No, I didn't. Did I? Guys, did I really put Pius the Fourth? Be honest with me. Or what's going on here? Are you just making fun of me? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Did you know who I meant though? Ah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel like such a moron. I am sorry, guys. We'll scrap that one. Hey, good job on that last question. Wow. Oh, it's a typo. It was a typo. It was a typo. Absolutely. I'm so glad 9 people got that right. And I'm not just trying to be like different and unique, like, oh, you know, it's not Easter, Christmas. There's just so much to Holy Thursday, the Eucharist and the priesthood. It's just, it starts the Triduum off. It ends Lent. Yeah, beautiful. I love it. I love everything about it. All right. T-shirt junkie just got on the top scoreboard. I do love Mary a lot. My favorite saint, besides Mary and Joseph, obviously. Who is it? Did people drop off? Yeah, Saint Therese of Lisieux. She's my sister. Love her. She chose me. I didn't choose her. Okay. Shimoon's meds. All right. Where am I from, y'all? Don't get this wrong. Do not get this wrong. Michigan? What? We got some newcomers in here. Michigan? What? Oh, that's funny. Born and raised, 37 years, Minnesota. All right. Shimoon's meds. Yep, they're surely kicking in for real. Here's a freebie for ya. Little freebie for ya. Best comment of the night. It's a freebie. Nobody put false. Wow. Good job, you guys. You're very smart. Very smart. Okay. Whoa. The key word is born, not conceived. Okay. He was sanctified in the womb. Does that make sense? Y'all? Okay. Leapt in the womb, sanctified in the womb. Okay. It's one of the reasons why we celebrate the nativity of St. John the Baptist, his birth, as a solemnity. Okay. All right. What's next? We got 7 questions left. Yes, he loves everything he creates. The only the difference here is those who turn their back on God don't feel the effects of his love. God is not mutable. He can't love an angel and then stop loving it once it turns its back or once it falls away. You know what I mean? But they in the rebellion just don't experience or feel the effects of God's love. If that makes sense. And for all the reprobate and the damned, for sure. All right. Almost done. Jacob D. He must have someone Googling for him right by his side. Just kidding. Oh my. What is this? Yes, sir. The keyword is mono, meaning one. So just, should maybe not choose Jansenism or Sabellianism because mono, one nature. And then physite, like physical nature. But yeah. All right, guys. Let's do it. Shamoon's meds. That's funny. 5 questions left. Oh my. That's me. That's me. I do like the 10 prudence. I do like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a really good guess. I probably should have put another virtue on there instead of prudence because you know me and prudence. So yeah, I should give you half credit for that. But someone's gonna take over nuances. 5th place here. I can just see it. Oh my, what is this? Oh my. Oh. We just have like 4 questions left, and then we can talk smack. Billy, you want to debate me on something? You want to debate me? The original gangster OG doctor, in my mind, obviously St. Augustine. He revolutionized Western thinking, and he's more heartfelt than, say, St. Thomas Aquinas, in my opinion, but we all love St. Thomas Aquinas. All right. Oh, nothing really changed. Okay. I love this question. Love it. Absolutely love it. Might be my favorite question. Please do not put the answers in the comments. Seriously, what is this? High school? Come on. Come on. Oh. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know about St. Anselm of Canterbury, but St. John Vianney, St. John Henry Newman, and St. John of Avila were all diocesan. Unless someone can prove me wrong on that. But St. John of Avila was the first diocesan priest to become a doctor of the church. I believe he was Spanish in late 1500s. Someone might have to double check on that for me. All right. Because all the doctors are religious. No, not much change here. What's going on? 2 more questions. Okay, fine. Play in the comments. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't care. Ow. Oh, my. Okay, so let me just clarify a little bit. Oh, my head hurts a lot. Prudence is primarily in the intellect. Primarily. But you know something, or if you know about prudence, It's not just, deciding which should be chosen and pursued, but actually acting on it too. That goes along with prudence. It's like a twofold thing there. All right. Last question. I'm not trans. I'm not trans. I'm not. Making fun of Catholic Christian. It's super chill. The social and community elements. Okay, cool. You know what stinks? You know what stinks? One of my questions didn't make it on there. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Shoot, why doesn't it show the runner-ups? Hold on. Shamoon's meds really kicked in. Hold on just a second. Can someone help this boomer out? And like, how do I get the results for all of them? For everybody? What is this? Anybody? Wait, Eusebius, are you Shamoon's meds? Are you really? Who's Shamoon's meds? Well, I gotta know who's... Dude, Eusebius, let's go. Who's T-shirt junkie? Who's T-shirt junkie? Bro, I gotta turn off this music. It's annoying. Okay, guys, do you want prizes? T-shirt junkie? I know Jacob D. I know who you are. Guys, come on, help me out. Also, I don't know who came in 4th, 5th, and 6th. How do I find that out? Yeah, session summary. Full report. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Thanks, dude. Eric, thank you so much. Oh, gosh. Was that fun or lame? Okay, so Shamoon's Meds, T-shirt junkie, Jacob D, CQ, Eric McCabe. I know Echoes of Tradition. So you 6 get a prize. But guys, I don't know who most of these people are. I know Eusebius. I know shoot, hold on. There, hold on. Son of a biscuit, man. Share screen. Okay. Shamoon's Meds, UCB. Who's T-shirt junkie? Oh, okay. Christina. All right. Jacob D, I know. Who's CQ? Who's CQ? CQ? C to the Q. Christina, how did you get number 2? Do you really know that much about me? Those questions about me? Okay, if CQ doesn't claim his or her prize, then I'm going to have to give it to the next person. Know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, Eric, you're 5th? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5th gets a prize. Eric, the top 6. But who is CQ? Son of a biscuit. Well, Michael Lofton gets a t-shirt. Okay. All right, well, what else, guys? So I have that report. We don't need to, belabor that. But congratulations to y'all 6. Well, why didn't you play, bro? Why didn't you play? What? Hey, Deuterocomical, Seth. Eric didn't let me join because it wouldn't be fair. Oh, yeah, that's right, actually. That's actually right. Or did you play? Seth, did you play? Oh, Christian. Okay. There we go. Okay, no problem. No problem. So do you guys know how to private chat me? Do you know how to private chat me? You're going to need to send me your email. You got to send me your email. Or if you want to go to my homepage, my YouTube page, well, here. It's fine. Here's my email. So email me, and then I can get your mail-in address. Thanks, Retro. Appreciate you, man. And honestly, that's the most important thing. That's why I love doing this. Making friends, praying for each other, helping each other out, being loving, being ecumenical, being silly and stupid and funny. Right? That's what I'm saying. But Retro, yeah, thanks, man, for keeping this channel going. I really appreciate it. Everyone pray for Retro, please. Yeah, it is a... Bro, I've had that email since 2003. Before, older than you guys. Sure. Along with my social security number. Do you guys mind if I take off my sweatshirt? It is just steaming in here. Yeah, Retro's our boy. Yeah, please like and subscribe the channel, guys, and consider becoming a member. We know how to have fun and party. We know how to have fun and party. What do you mean, Michael? What do you mean? Is this isn't doxing? See, this isn't doxing, is it? That's my Costco picture. I have a shirt. I don't think it's a cardigan though. It's a cardigan. Thanks for noticing. Name that movie. That's fine. Yes, Minnesota State Mankato. Boslack. Have you been? Shocked at the low prices. Yeah. Never responds to my messages. What are you talking about, dude? I shared your video, man. What did you send me something? Like what did I miss? Whoa, really, Boslack? Where are you from? Or where did you go to college or whatever? That's great. In high school? What high school did you go to? Dude, that's awesome. Are you from Minnesota? My 3rd grade teacher was Mrs. Welker. She didn't like me. The first name of my pet, the name of your first pet. I can't. I'm drunk. I'm not, but I feel it. Xena. I'm the good kind of good kind of feminist. It ain't Oregon. Stillwater, bro. So St. Michael's and St. Mary's. I taught at St. Croix Catholic School, St. Michael's. Yes, sir. They're run by the Dominican Sisters of Nashville. Close your eyes. Oh, so hot. So hot. Want to touch that? Big old W. Oh yeah. Big old W. Well, what should we get some non-Catholics in here and then debate? What should we do? I don't really have anything else. I went to college for wisdom, yo. First time around, it was economics. And the second time around from graduate school, it was special education. And now I'm actually getting a master's in theology right now. You know what I'm saying? What? Repent in Minnesota? What? Yes, it was Billy Madison. Dude, one of remember when Chris Farley or I'm sorry, when Adam Sandler is getting quizzed by his teacher in his tent and he's trying to figure out the date of the Spanish Armada, and Chris Farley shows up and says that is correct. Sorry. No, Most Holy Family Monastery. They have a new graduate program. I'm one of the first. You know. Wait, what script are you talking about? What script? All right. I need people to come up here. I'm just too social to not invite people up here. But I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Why don't you try to, quiz me on stuff? There you go. Jump on. Bro, Jar of Pickles. I love your name. I just love it. I want a pickle. Huh, F-Zero. Oh, gosh. Now, I could be wrong, but that was on the SNES, but it was Sega 2. I never got into F-Zero. I never did. But, who did win? Eusebius. Did he go? Eusebius, first place. He gets a t-shirt. Catholic Christian t-shirt. Oh, did I show you guys what the t-shirt's going to look like? False. Dude, come on. You got it. Come on, man. Give me a more challenging question than that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know it was that racing game. I just never played it. Hey, Retro. I don't know if I told you this, but when I was in Kansas City, my brother had a modular thing or whatever, hooked it up to TV, played Ghosts and Goblins like it was going out of style. Michael, you're not backstage. You're not backstage. Ghosts and Goblins, guys, one of the hardest games ever. Has anyone beat it? Yeah, I know. I was just messing with you. Corleone.
This guy, Eric, you want a question I think you won't be able to answer?
Well, okay, here's the thing though, right? Because there are a million questions I don't know the answer to, so it can't be too obscure.
No, it's not obscure.
Yeah, okay.
All right. What are the four relations in God?
You mean like the relations
in the Trinity? What are the four relations?
The relations of the oppositions or oppositions?
There's four relations in God. What are the four relations?
The unbegotten Father begetting the Son. Right? Isn't that one?
No, I mean, technically, yes, but that's not what I'm referring to.
Then I don't know what you're referring. What do you mean? You got to be more specific for me.
Okay. Paternity, filiation, active spiration, passive spiration. Those are the four relations.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood your question. I would have gotten those, but I'll be honest with you. I would not have gotten the active passive spiration.
What's the difference between active spiration and passive spiration?
Oh gosh, that's you're okay. These are tough. Well, I'll take a guess.
All right.
Does the Spirit actively spirate from the Father and passively from the Son?
No. So active spiration. So obviously the Son receives everything from the Father, including the power of spiration. So the Son who's communicating to the Spirit, that's active spiration. And then the Spirit who receives, that's passive spiration.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
Give me something a little more, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you just read this like the other day. And you
No, I didn't. I haven't memorized.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I'll ask you a question, Mr. Thomist.
All right, ask me a question.
What's the meaning of life?
What's the meaning of life? Union with
Sure.
God. That's a very
Huh?
simple
What'd you say?
union with God.
How many denominations has Jay Dyer been?
That actually is a funny question.
How many is it?
So I know he was a Calvinist. I know he was Catholic, but dabbled SSPX Sedevacantist, and then
Was he
Eastern
always a Sedevacantist? Or was he actually ever like in full communion?
No, he was. And then hey, this was my theory. I made a video on this. No one watched it. I wouldn't either. That's fine. But because he went on Ruslan KD, and talked about his SSPX days and how that messed with him, like especially with Vatican II, Lumen Gentium, Nostra Aetate, and it really scandalized him to the point where he became Eastern Orthodox. Well, now he's Eastern Orthodox, and he still has the baggage from his SSPX Sedevacantist life, and that's why he always that's his go-to. He attacks Catholics or uses that against them. Believe he was with Tim Gordon today debating this. Anyways, paternity, filiation, active and passive spiration, Michael.
I already told you these.
No, you didn't.
He literally said that.
I know.
Why is a nashability not a relation?
Why is what?
You don't know what a nashability is?
No, maybe I'm mishearing you. What? Say that again.
Do you know what a nashability is?
Nashability? No.
The other term commonly used is unbegotten. That the father does not proceed from another person. That's the common term, is a nashability.
I would just say unbegotten, but that's just me.
Can you spell that?
You said what?
Can you spell it?
INNASCIBILITY. Probably.
Okay.
That was good.
All right, let me cook up a question for you, Michael. Hey, Nordic Catholic, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you?
Good. I was gonna say on the quiz, I got the Bible questions right, but I'm not very proficient in church history. So all the church history questions, I was like, I have no idea.
I just quit because I was like so far behind lag wise. I had like half a second to answer every question, so I just stopped after like 2 questions.
Oh, sorry, man. All right, we got to think of a question to stump Corleone. Do you believe in middle knowledge?
No.
Hold on just a second. I gotta think of something. My brain's not working well right now, but
I need to become an expert in Molinism so that I can convince you that middle knowledge is the way.
Just read the STS then if you want to read strict observance Molinists.
The SCS?
Sacred Theologia Summa. It's volume 2A on the on God and on the Trinity, and they're strict observance Molinists.
Why do you know this off the top of your head?
Because I like the STS.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can.
Yeah.
You're frozen.
I haven't read 2A yet.
Bro.
I just know that they are strict observance Molinists, but I haven't read 2A. And I'm reading 3A right now, and they've made a couple references to middle knowledge, so I know they hold to it.
Check out that
there he
camera.
is.
You guys like my camera?
You look great.
from the 1980s.
Looks terrible.
Terrible. It's terrible. All right, here's a question, guys. Dude. Who is this? Room.
I
Room.
did become an Anglican priest, and now I'm just a dad with a bunch of kids.
Dude, please. What? Just become
Hey,
a member. Become a
babe.
member.
Is it
and
really Taylor Marshall?
No. Become a member, and I'll pay for it. I'll literally pay for it. You crack us up. I might be able to get this one right. I'm pretty sure it's when the priest consumes both species.
What?
For the question, where's the immolation of the victim in the holy sacrifice of the Mass? Am I not right? Or what's going on here? Hello?
No, it would be at the dual consecration. That's when the destruction of the victim happens. That's what the immolation is.
The destruction of the victim, isn't that when the priest consumes?
No, the immolation is the destruction of the victim, which is done during the dual consecration. You know, the separation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Of blood from his
I was
body.
thinking that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I feel like a moron.
Well, I didn't get it the first time. I was looking it up, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't look it up because I'm him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to stop acting like a cocky asshole.
Hey, I'm only 3 years Catholic. You know, I just got to delve in more in theology. So, and
No
church
way. You've been
history.
Catholic for 3 years.
Forgetting Taylor Marshall.
Yeah.
Like Sarah Marshall? Oh, yeah. Sarah Marshall's definitely the wife of Taylor Marshall.
You got me beat, dude. I've been to like 3 masses. So.
I think I know this one. Concomitant.
Concomitants.
I knew that
He
one.
was gonna get there. He was literally getting
Dude,
there. Let
you
him
totally
I
stole
know.
it.
Bro
That's
had a
so
stutterer
bad.
moment. Bro had his autism moment.
Wait, dude, quit stealing from people, man.
See,
so what
you
else are
guys
we
are
gonna
teaching
do?
me now, so I'm learning stuff.
Yep, we knew that. That's why those who protest receiving communion under one species is hoopla. It's tomfoolery.
What do you mean? Like only receiving the body and not the blood?
Right. Only the priest needs to do that for valid mass. We don't need a drink with our body.
I receive both if I can.
Oh, sure, of course. Oh, who's that? Hey, what's for bedtime snack tonight?
She came out of nowhere.
Oh man, my head does not feel right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon, guys.
Dude, why'd you switch to your crappy camera?
Because the other one froze and didn't work, and gosh, people are dropping by the minutes. Or by the flies.
I'm gonna go knock the child out. I'll be right
back. Oh, knock that child out.
Oh man, oh man.
You have that beautiful bookshelf behind you, and I can't help but to try to look and see what's back there. So
dude, I think there's seriously something wrong with my head. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's
all right, Eric. I have one more question for you, and this
humiliate me. Just humiliate me.
I'm not. This is only just going to prove on whether or not you actually watched my video. That you had a 3-minute part in.
Dude,
you could have been saying something heretical for all you know, because you just read your part of the script.
Dude, actually, so deuterocomical. It's not a green screen. It's just those are cardboard books.
Those are cardboard books, and I thought you were scholastic.
Yeah, so that what looks like the Summa is just cardboard. Aw, thank you. I don't know. My brain feels weird. Hey, what was that show?
Bookshelves are real. So
what was that show you used to do with Tim Gordon? What was it called?
Oh, they had a show together? Was that
Yes.
actually?
Oh.
I did not know that.
Oh man, they streamed every week together.
Didn't Taylor Marshall used to be on like Catholic Answers a long time ago?
Really?
I think so. I think he was on Catholic Answers.
TNT. Thank you. But what does TNT stand for? Oh, Taylor and Tim, right? Okay, I can figure that one out. Okay, Michael, what's your question? I just want to get it right. I don't want to look like.
Am I wrong though? Wasn't Dr. Taylor Marshall, wasn't he on like Catholic Answers like a long time ago?
Possibly. If he was, it was for like, I don't know, 5 days.
Yo, when are you getting on Catholic Answers, man?
I'm not qualified enough. No, I'm serious.
Come on.
No,
I think with some of the guys they've had on recently, other Catholic YouTubers, I think
they just had Adrian on there.
But they didn't go on to. Did they answer questions from callers?
Adrian? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just thought he went on there just to like chill or talk, but he took calls and answered questions.
I want to say he took one call.
What was the question?
I don't remember. They were mostly talking about how he became Catholic, like leading up to becoming Catholic. Because he was only on there for like an hour.
No, I mean, did he take a question from a caller like that actually had a legitimate question? You know how they call into Catholic Answers?
Yeah, I think he answered a question about Mary.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
dude, like 90% of the questions they get are like NPC level questions.
These are the kind of questions that people like me have, dude.
Yeah, most of them, not all of them.
Thomas scholars.
No. But you know what I mean, though. Like Eric, you could answer like 90% of the questions like that Joe or Trent get. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I mean this. Like, I mean this. I'm not trying to do the false humility thing. I'm not. Like, I think I could do okay. I know I'm not up to the level of Joe Heschmeyer. Like, I just know that about myself. You know, like.
But if I asked you to defend the perpetual virginity of Mary, could you do it?
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. Questions like, okay, fine. I'll sign up next week. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Get on it.
When you're going to become a Catholic, answers apologist, Eric.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say pop apologist, Michael.
Well, you are my favorite pop apologist, Eric. I did say that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. I don't mind.
Oh, hey, Eric, I was going to ask you though. Were you serious about emailing Trent, or no?
About what?
You know.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on.
You know, man.
The private discussion.
You mean on the
yeah, that stuff.
Well, what am I gonna? Okay, but I don't remember what I was gonna email him. What do you mean? Like to have a discussion?
Yeah, about it. That's all.
No, what? Well, when you were on our Discord, Cade was wanting to debate, or not debate, but like have a discussion with Trent. So that's Trent? That's where it went.
No. You were like, remember when we did the members only stream? You were like, yeah, you should debate Trent on this, and I said I'd be willing to have a private conversation with him about it.
Oh, okay. So you're like actually serious about that?
Well, I thought you were, so I was like, sure, that's fine.
I mean, I'm not going to speak for Trent, but I just don't think he would.
That's what I figured, but if you want to send him the offer his way, just let him know a wannabe Gen Z theologian wants to debunk him.
You won't let that video go, will you?
I'm not. I mean, I let it go. I was just saying that because you had said that, you had brought up the discussion thing. I'm willing to have one with him if he is.
Yeah. I
vaguely remember what you guys are talking about. Vaguely remember.
Well, it was on a member stream.
Oh, I was thinking one of Trinhorn's videos over if the United States is getting Catholics or not. I think.
No, not that. Not that. I'm not really. That's not really a big concern of mine.
So Nordic Catholic, when are you becoming a member then?
When I got a stable income.
I'm just kidding.
Eric, change the name of the stream though to what I told you and make the thumbnail what I sent you.
Right now?
I mean, if you got a second, yeah.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, change it.
Wait, where's the
I
thumbnail?
sent you the picture. I sent you the picture on Discord, and then change it to "On the Gooners and Their Lies."
Oh, dude. Okay, we're so doing it. Oh yeah, dude. Wait, what should the title be though? Shoot.
On the Gooners and Their Lies. That's the title of the stream.
But that's the picture is on the Gooners and Their Lives. You can't have the
So-
picture.
So what? It'll be both. The title is "On the Gooners and Their Lies," and
No,
then
it's got to be it's got to be a more like clickbaity title than just that, because that's the thumbnail, man. No wonder, Michael. Like, you got to learn, bro. Here, let's just try.
You need to
Deuterocomical.
name somebody and said that they said gooning is okay or something. Like such and such says gooning is good? Question mark, exclamation point.
See, there you go. Take notes, Michael.
Yeah, but that's not really kind of what it. Okay, well,
It doesn't matter. It's a title.
Yo, he wants to debate Trent Horn on whether the Holocaust happened or not.
Oh, no.
No, that's not it.
Dude,
That's
Seth
not-
is one of the funniest dudes, man. I'm telling you.
No,
You know-
Seth is funny. I think he's a funny guy.
Yeah, we're gonna make well, he probably will make it, but I pitched him the idea. The idea is, you know how he does AI parodies?
Yeah.
Yeah. So remember Steven Anderson's "Pisseth on the Wall" video?
Yeah.
I think we're
Bro,
gonna
that
have,
guy is so unhinged, man. He is just so unhinged, full of
Yo,
anger.
Steven
and-
Anderson is kind of hilarious. I did retweet his one tweet with the Episcopalian priests.
I don't know that.
Are we
one.
allowed to call them priests?
Well, you know what I mean, quote unquote. That's what the video was called. It was like, we're he was like, he like quote tweeted them. He was like, we're Episcopalian priests. Of course we're reprobates who split hell wide open or something like that.
Hey,
Like,
check
dude,
this
it was
out.
hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I retweeted that.
Should I look what Jay's doing right now?
But
Oh,
I
boy.
should go
college
on.
debates, when you have unanswered points that go to the central issue of the theory, then the debate is forfeited. And the judge of the debate will say you have that it is over. And when you point to the Roman Catholic,
Did I go
God,
on?
and you're like, bro, you won't even admit who the creator is.
Should I go on?
Bro,
What is he
are you finally
identify
gonna
as?
debate?
Is he like an Orthodox or
Yeah, he's Eastern
Catholic or what?
Orthodox, Russian Orthodox.
I remember him being Catholic though.
He was,
Hmm.
and he was also a Protestant.
He literally just wants to argue with everybody. Look at this, like Catholics, Muslims, Protestants, Mormon, feminist, libertarian,
Yo.
hogs. Call it in.
How do I honestly
What
though?
would you what are you gonna debate Jay on? That's what I want to know.
Ecclesiology.
I'm crying.
How do I? Oh, here, call in here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Dude,
Don't
do
we
you want me-
have
I'll
an
do it.
advantage over the Orthodox because we have a
Do
magisterium?
you guys want me
and,
to
like,
do this? Will there be echo because it's through X spaces?
I don't know.
define church doctrine?
You might, if you're talking on there and you have his audio up, you're going to want to mute your audio to the stream, if that makes sense.
Hold on a second.
That way you only have his audio playing through.
Okay, say that one more time.
So if you get up and you want no echo, you're going to want to mute your mic in Streamlabs and leave his audio playing through so that you hear you talking on his audio.
Oh, will you? Oh, hold on just a second. Will you guys be? Will it go through the StreamYard though, and you guys will be able to listen to me?
Should.
We'll be able to hear whatever is coming through Jay's sound.
Okay, hold on just a second. So mute Streamlabs, or I'm on StreamYard. So mute that.
Yeah, mute yourself on there
Okay.
once you get in, and then leave your audio the same, and we'll hear you coming through his stream.
I know that sounds really dumb, but how do I mute myself on StreamYard?
I don't know. I only know how to use OBS. There's a, I mean, for us, there's a little bar at the bottom. Control D, maybe. You want
There
that?
should be a mute button for you. Come on.
Oh yeah, gosh.
Okay. Yeah, we
Boomer
don't hear
moment.
you anymore.
This guy's baby steps. All right. How do I do? All right, hold on.
If you go into Jay Dyer's stream, it's gonna be wild.
Who would have thought?
Okay, I'm in line. I'm waiting, so we'll see what happens.
Who is Sam Hyde?
And here in Nostradamus, 450 hours of video on this. Sam Sherman, we've already covered.
Dude, they're talking about
unmuting.
Nostradamus. I would own Jay
you
on
don't
that.
you don't even bother. Sorry, I'm just going to
I'm
kick
sorry,
this guy.
I would.
Sorry,
All right. Well, you know what? I can't take
I
any more of
could.
this.
It's
I'm
not
just
in the
saying.
subject. This isn't orthodoxy.
Okay, George, you're out of here. You're out of here. I'm kicking you because I just can't.
You
even
just
do it.
gotta
I'm
go.
just kidding,
I
George.
can't
That was
take
funny.
this anymore. You gotta get
George, I
out.
wasn't actually kicking you. I was being funny. So
Why is he wearing
that's
sunglasses?
Jim Bob does a very similar.
That's
It's
thread
Jay Dyer.
on
This
YouTube.
thing.
It's probably the most normal thing about him.
Is in other like
It's so
I see
pretentious,
myself in a
though.
certain way, but then when other people are watching it, like all they're hearing is, "I'm you, dude. That's fallacy. It's ridiculous. It's so low tier. All right, I'm booting you, dude. Get
There's
out of
no
here."
way I'm gonna get
Like
on.
that's all they hear. Thank you for that, George.
might
That's
let
actually a
you
good
on.
point. Like in a really serious, formal technical.
Jay's an
debate,
awesome guy.
George
if
is
you're
correct.
really nice to him,
It would
and
be
you
way
don't
different.
challenge
You would
him.
have specific.
And don't be stupid.
issues
Like he's
raised.
super nice.
There would be an investigation to see if the issue is actually addressed in a really strict, as he said, varsity debate. And I mean, things were moving so fast and they were kind of heated in that blood sport style. I don't even remember if Tim really addressed any of the positions. I mean, the closest that I recall was haggling over the wording of.
He's got the basic OBS alert.
I think
I
that
love
when we
it.
got into the nitty gritty of the wording, he was so patently wrong. It's clearly referring to this to the same deity, that we're all worshiping the same deity. That I mean, at that point,
Talk about
honestly,
Vatican
I don't know,
II?
dude. Well, what else can we say at this point? Let's see. We had a super chat about
Dude, if he
Denzinger.
pulls me up,
Christopher Scott says for $5. Am I wrong? But Denzinger 1724 and 1725 contradict. It says they can't have temporal power directly.
I used to
or
be a
indirectly,
libertarian,
but it says
Deutero.
they can. All right, let's read.
And
this.
then I realized
It says,
that.
Now
the
remember,
movement was
these are, I
stupid.
think, these are condemned propositions. So
What are they
church does
debating
not have the
about?
power of using force, nor does it have any temporal power direct. or
oh,
indirect.
unum sanctum,
That
I
is a
believe.
condemned proposition. So some people might be reading this and not understanding that this list is lists that errors and modernists were teaching at the time that Rome was condemning. 1725 says, besides the power inherent in the episcopate, there is another temporal power attributed to either.
There are a
express or
bunch of
tacitly
people in
granted
here
by the civil
listening. I think
government to
they're
be
in
revoked,
line. I
therefore
just don't
at will by the
think
civil
he'll
government.
pull me
All
up,
this is
but-
saying is that the state
You have a camera,
can
though.
give
It
the
helps the
church
odds.
temporal power and can take it back. And Rome is saying,
But
no,
he doesn't
you don't grant us temporal power. We have it by
use.
virtue of being
Sorry,
the
he doesn't
Quizat.
show your camera or video or whatever.
The
It's just
Roman
all
bishop
audio.
has both temporal and
Oh, because
spiritual
it's X.
universal power and authority.
Yeah.
And it is not coming from us to us from the state. You don't grant that. The higher doesn't give to the lower.
He
would be
probably
what
doesn't
Rome
want to
would say.
give people
The
like
state
a
being
platform
thus
or something.
subordinate to the higher, the spiritual power of the papacy.
My daughter's either laughing hysterically or
Um,
crying
So
hysterically.
yeah, if you understand
Can't
these
tell.
are condemned propositions, I think that's the answer to your question.
She's
Christopher.
crying. I'll be
Good
back.
question. Nick says for $10, Nick McCauley, $10. I know that's a guy I know a guy's a Jehovah's Witness. He says we all believe the same stuff. What can I say to him? Look up some stuff on the history of JWs and their false prophetic predictions. I mean, if you falsely predicted in the world, according to Deuteronomy 13 and 18, you're a false prophet. So you're canceled out. Then look up the mistranslations in the New World version of the Bible. They have a mistranslated, weird, fake Bible, the New World Translation, which is polytheistic. It literally says in John 1, in the beginning was the word was a God. So they believe in gods. They're polytheists. In the sense of Jesus being a created God. And then look at the exchange that I had, for example, with Metaphysics Mike, because Hebrews 1, the whole point of Hebrews 1 is that Jesus is the creator of the world and of all things that exist. So if he's the creator of all things that exist, then he can't be a creature. That's like the obvious argument in Hebrews 1. And all of the Jehovah's Witnesses are like, the point of Hebrews 1 is that Jesus is a creature. Like, can you read? Like the whole chapter is arguing against the position he's a creature. Christopher Scott, thank you for that clarification. It makes sense. By the way, if you're asking about JWs, you can watch my lectures on the Trinity in the Old Testament. That will also refute Jehovah's Witnesses. Herbor Music, $5. Tell your moms to unmute.
There's no way I'm going to get on, but you never know.
I pay to be a Chad. I'm just chilling. Okay, well, the mods can make that decision.
So I wanted to ask you about the charismatic movement.
Shout out
in the church.
Jamie's Tallow, $1.
Me?
It's a big point when you pointed out.
Oh, I don't know too much about it. I know it's
actions
illicit.
of praying in mosque.
You know,
shows what they mean.
Hyper devotion to the
It's
Holy
interesting that Roman
Spirit.
Catholics hand wave this.
In our church?
Yeah, it does it. The actions of the popes have nothing to do.
That shouldn't
with
be going on in our
Vatican II,
church.
even though the popes themselves.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I
just learned it existed yesterday.
It's pretty esoteric.
Here, let me turn down Jay.
Shrines or what, all of it.
Aren't we supposed to be
Tim was doing mental
scholastic
gymnastics.
Christians? Why would we delve into esoteric belief systems?
So I just learned yesterday that there is a charismatic wing of the church that basically resembles Pentecostals in the way that they act in terms of baptism of the Holy Ghost and speaking in tongues, aka gibberish, and flopping around like fish, and prophesying over people and laying on of hands to heal, right? And I was like, surely the church is like, hey, you guys are going too far. But I couldn't find anything like condemning the movement, and I was shocked.
Unmute.
Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate your subscription, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me up. So, just had a quick reflection to share. That moments.
Nice, Terrence.
Yeah.
Terrence knows a lot of people could probably get to subscribe to your channel.
And Unum Sanctum both.
So Deutero says faulty, but nothing heretical. But I don't know if they go as far as like the Word of Faith movement does in terms of decreeing and declaring things and actually like prophesying and thinking that they could speak things into existence. Because this is something that before I started trying to refute Catholicism and the becoming Catholic, I was extremely interested in the cessationist versus continuation movement in the Protestant church. And then I didn't even think it would exist in the Catholic Church, and I was really, really let down when I found out it did.
Secret tidbit for you guys. That's precisely why I choose this one. Is it because I know they're not going to be able to answer this because it's one of the best.
Dude, Seth, you want to come up, man?
Great ways to demonstrate contradictions, but I mean,
you want to debate if it's licit to piss on the wall?
Ash, what's up? And remember,
shout out to my boy Steven Anderson.
I used to be one. I know how they think. I know the tricks. I know all the diversions. I know the excuses, the gymnastics. I did it all. I did all the same stuff. What's up, Ash? Unmute.
Unmute.
Hey, so,
Unmute.
I just had a question about when I read the early church fathers, especially like pre-schism.
Speak up, dude. I can't barely hear you.
Sorry.
Oh, Jay's in a hotel because he went on the Tim Pool podcast. That's definitely not his usual background.
All right, we'll come back in. We'll come back to you. Let's see. Gerhardus. Excuse me.
Can you see your spot in line?
I literally was just. It says I'm right next to Jay, and this Gerhardus is right next to me, but I don't think that's accurate.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just my initial thoughts from watching it. With your Hinduism and like paganism, like when you read through Vatican II, what was like the main thing that you're trying to point out there? Because I didn't really catch it. Like I rewatched it twice.
It says that in Hinduism and in Islam and in Judaism, people find the one true God. They find love. They adore and worship the one true God.
No,
and that's just false,
dude. We don't teach that about Hinduism.
Perspective.
See what he did there?
That's not what a Vatican II teaches.
We
no.
teach the monotheistic Abrahamic faith religion, Judaism,
okay, so let's look at
Christianity, not Hinduism. He throws that in there, and he knows better.
Okay, read it.
The
Wait,
church
you're telling me
fathers
Jay Dyer's not an expert
also
on
hurt
the
Muslims.
No, but
Adore the
that's the
one
thing.
God
No,
so
he's
He
not.
is a smart
Satan
guy.
himself,
He
merciful
knows
and
what he's
all-powerful,
talking
the
about,
creator
but
of
like
heaven
it's
and
so
earth.
deceiving.
That's straw manning
Blah,
the
blah,
Catholic
blah.
Church.
Why are you saying blah,
Oh.
blah, blah?
Hey, bro, he's read Denzinger
'Cause
twice,
it,
man.
I
Come
mean,
on, man.
because it just you read it on the debate, like
Come on,
it's
guys. Remember,
we
according
all
to
just
Jay
just
Dyer,
read is
Denzinger
what
is
I
part of
argued.
the extraordinary magisterium.
What does that say?
yeah,
Right there.
yeah, exactly. But let me have another look.
You just read it. Why
Eric,
you
did you
know
see
What
that
does it say?
clip?
What?
When Jay Dyer was like
Does
that
it say they adore
Denzinger
the
is
one
You're
God?
right.
Does
It's
it-
giving-
possibly
it's giving it
extraordinary
from their point of view.
magisterium.
No, it's not. Muslims don't believe that they worship the same God?
Okay, what?
Okay, there's a funny clip of Jay Dyer going around, basically him suggesting that, well, he was first saying that Denzinger is ordinary universal magisterium, but that it's arguably extraordinary magisterium.
Vatican II?
No, Denzinger.
What about Denzinger?
He was saying that Denzinger in of itself was part of the ordinary universal magisterium, and that it could arguably be considered extraordinary magisterium.
Are you guys are this incompetent in your reading skills? You can't read text and see that it's trying to.
What is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary
Of course
magisterium?
it's saying they worship.
So the extraordinary magisterium is going to be your papal definitions and ecumenical councils. Ordinary universal magisterium, this can be a lot of different things. So local councils, papal encyclicals, writings of theologians, if you can determine a consensus. So this can be in dogmatics or in moral theology. That would be part of the ordinary universal magisterium.
That's not what
Obviously,
the text
papal
says.
bulls, ones that
Why
aren't
do you think the Pope's going to
definitions,
pray in the mosque?
the common preaching of the church. I mean, the ordinary universal magisterium is a lot more extensive than the extraordinary. But yeah, that's kind of the
Do
basics.
you know what a two-quoque is?
Okay, yeah, but so what makes something extraordinary or ordinary?
Okay, what makes something
No, it's
extraordinary
not.
is
What about you?
a
You did
papal
the same thing.
definition or an ecumenical council.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't have the same system
Ordinary, I
as
mean, it's
you,
kind of in the
so
name.
I can say
Ordinary
that Bartholomew a
is,
heretic.
the ordinary
I can say that
exercise
Francis is
of
a
the
heretic.
teaching office of the church. Extraordinary, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I got it. Sometimes Catholic definitions can be a little different than what you would
That's
normally
not a
perceive, though.
mistake in Catholic theology. That's apostasy in Catholic theology. Do you know your own moral theology?
Yeah, well, I don't
That's a two quoque.
Wait, what did he say to him? That,
Do you know your own moral theology?
what did he say per se?
I don't know what he said before that because I can't. I have it on like a lower volume.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I was trying.
Yeah, well, I don't do it. What the
Yeah.
fuck does that
More
do?
straw man.
Hey, Philosophish.
Peers pissing me off.
Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you subscribe.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
Philosophish, for sure.
I know
For
that's
sure.
awesome.
What does
Oh,
that have to do
one
with
thing a lot of people
being debated?
misunderstand
Peers,
too is that something doesn't necessarily have to be defined to be dogma.
I've never really heard you before, but
There's a common misunderstanding too. Like, if something is of the faith in the ordinary universal magisterium, it's still dogma. But the distinction they'll make is between defined dogma and then Catholic dogma.
So, would you say, for example, the Assumption of the
That's
Blessed
defined
Mother?
dogma.
Right. But before it was defined, it was still dogma. It just wasn't
Yes.
defined. Okay.
Yes, it would be part of the ordinary universal magisterium. Same with the Immaculate Conception. See, a lot of people don't realize this. Is like you would come to some like really absurd conclusions if you only thought what was part of the extraordinary magisterium is binding. Anything that is at least theologically certain. So there's something known as the notes.
Don't change the subject.
So basically, the purpose of the notes is to put forward how teachings have been promulgated by the magisterium.
Dude,
Anything that is at least
he's crashing
theologically
out.
certain is binding.
I
He
said
is.
infallible.
Everything dogmatic in the Roman Catholic Church is also infallible.
I just want to be clear that what this is what I'm saying.
Why are you wasting my time with this? Here's the link right here. You want the tweet? I'll put it underneath it. Here's
Dude, he's
4
crashing out.
documents. Shut up. All right, you're just a troll. Get out of here.
You're dismissed. Get out.
Muslims do not
If
have.
If we
so
disagree
cold.
with him, we're a
Wasting my
troll.
Such cancer, bro.
I ain't got no time.
Troll, dude.
Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that? Just idiots. Look at the idiocy of Roman Catholics. By the way, here is
Ooh. So we're just making
4
sweeping
statements from the
Chris,
papacy
unmute.
that Vatican II is dogmatic. Why is Jay so mad? Because I don't put up with the same sophistry and deception and lying from the Roman Catholics.
We're not lying.
You don't
Roman
get to come
Catholics
on
are
here
just
and just
deceptive,
lie
bro.
like this and be an
Deceptive.
idiot.
You straw man our position,
stupid
and then
shit.
when we defend our
I asked you a
position,
specific
you
question
call us
about Francis's
names
actions
and
in
kick us
Catholic
off.
theology
I don't get
to
that.
the other guy. It's an action of apostasy. Well, I don't do it. The fuck does that have to do with what we're talking about? That would what?
Is that the kind
Are
of
you
language a
insane?
Christian should use?
And then the next guy wants to talk about the Muslims, but then he says Vatican II is not infallible. Okay, let's go to that. Then he wants to go back to the Muslims. Do you people do you not know the tricks that dummies use in debates? You don't use those tricks. Don't work on me. I've debated for like 25 years, dude. That shit doesn't work.
Bro said 25
Those are
years.
dumb tricks. To talk fast, yap, change the subject, stick to the topic that you're debating. First, here, 4 papal statements that you do have to believe Vatican II, regardless of what you think about it. And I'm going to put it in the chat for you right here. There's the tweet. In fact, I'll reshare the tweet for you.
But if you don't believe Vatican II, why would you be Catholic? It's literally an ecumenical council of the church. So if you're not holding to it,
Next.
the teachings of the church, why would you want to
How
be
else can I prove Vatican II is authoritative? Yeah, Canon 750 in Roman Catholic canon law. That's how.
Yeah, but the problem he's doing
That's a
is
terrible camera, by the way.
he's not.
You're dealing with
correctly-
children. I've been debating Roman Catholics for the last, I don't know how many, 15, 16 years. It's like debating a child.
He's not getting our position right. That's the thing. Like,
Let's read
He's
Canon
only
750.
carrying on
A
a-
person must
carrying
believe
on a
with divine
comment.
Catholic faith all of the things contained in the Word of God, written or handed on, in the deposit of faith entrusted to the church, and at the same time proposed as divinely revealed, either by the solemn magisterium of the church or by its universal ordinary magisterium. Remember, this is the 3 tiers we talked about a minute ago.
Amen. Amen, Jay Dyer. That is true.
Each and everything that is proposed
Yeah.
must
so,
be
like,
believed.
either submit or get out. Isn't that?
And even the things that are not, you still have to believe in docility.
Oh yeah, anything, like I said, anything that is at least certain in theology is binding. Now there are legitimate disagreements between the
752.
schools.
Although
But,
not an assent of faith, a religious submission of intellect and will must be given to a doctrine that the Supreme Pontiff or the College of Bishops declares concerning faith or morals, even if they don't think or intend it to be magisterium. Do you see this? Even if it's not definitive. So even if you could prove that Vatican II is not, quote, dogmatic or infallible, which it is, but even if you could prove that it's not, you still have to hold to it because the Roman See tells you have to hold to Vatican II. They promote it, they teach it, it's in their catechism. So even if it wasn't, you idiots, you still have to submit to it according to your own canon law in 752.
Was he trying to argue that like Vatican II isn't? Like,
Can you
dogmatic
read
or something?
752?
The guy who was talking with.
Haley's in the chat,
What was
$5.
it?
Jay, you dog walked everybody in the debate. You inspire me. Tim
Probably.
Pool sounded biased.
But that just
Well, he
sounds
wants to
stupid.
be Catholic, so he's going to find out the hard way. Hall in the goods,
Jay's problem
$20.
is
The debate was pretty solid on your end.
not getting
Catholic
our
did vote
position
mining
correctly.
and
So
ran around every question. The Protestant got destroyed by your questioning about ecclesiastical stuff that he couldn't answer. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't even know what branch. He wants to become an Anglican. He doesn't know what branch theory is. Yeah, that's the Anglican theory of the church. Boomer Slayer, $10. What's up? Austin Tom, $5. Quit being mean. Catholics know, obviously, the sense referent distinction. They use it in an incomplete and incorrect way. Yeah, they know the word concept fallacy very well because they're experts at it. Because the whole position of natural theology is we all believe
this
in one
guy's such
God,
a
and
nice guy.
that's the quantifier.
So he's debating people like me
Just
who
read the
don't
Garrity
really
paper.
understand the Catholic Church, and he's
Again,
like, all Catholics do this.
We're dealing with children, dude. We're not dealing with people who like think through these issues in a rational way. They're all
he's
emotional.
doing is
and
plugging his
affected by their
ears
emotions.
with his
Well, you get
fingers and going
emotional
la 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 la
too.
la.
I'm
That's
making
what he's doing.
arguments, dude. I'm making impassioned arguments. That's not me flying off the hook without reasoning and losing my reasoning.
How
faculties.
far are you in?
He just
Let's
got a,
talk God became a member for 4 months.
he just got a $50
Very
super chat.
disingenuous when Tim
go.
Gordon said
Right.
Ratzinger isn't an authority.
Bloggers.
Jay quoted him, and then Tim then goes on to quote Ratzinger too. Good job cooking them. Yeah, that was pretty inconsistent. Diego
Steam
Garza,
is
$5. Jay, I read
Benedict,
my endorsed book,
Mr.
Russia,
Dyer.
Ritual and Reform. There's Latin liturgy. There's Latin influence in the liturgy. Yeah, everybody knows that Russia had a Western captivity period where the Jesuits were very influential in Russia. Sure. Do you have any thoughts? I think that
You're not
the
taught to
Russian
ask
church eventually
America,
came
you like
out
to
of
get
that
blitzed while reading
Latin
the church
captivity.
fathers.
Gainerzilla, $10. Why is Thomism so hard for you to leave behind before converting to Orthodoxy? Just because it's a system and people get really attached to systems. And you kind of think, oh, how could that be wrong? It's such a big, elegant system. It's got to be right. What was the defeater for Thomism that helped you drop the doctrine entirely? The essence energy distinction. It's pretty much an end to Thomism. Steve McLevin, $5. Why doesn't Vatican II include Zoroastrianism when they mention
What did he just say, Michael?
Great. That's actually
Can you
a good question.
describe what he just said was the reason he left Thomism?
Because the Garrity paper is arguing that
Wait, what are you asking?
if you're going to say that
really hear you.
natural theology proves a lowest common denominator generic God,
He said the reason he left Thomism, and then he gave a specific reason. Did you hear that reason he said?
No, I didn't really hear a specific reason.
Yes, energy's essence distinction.
Yeah.
Rene Guénon, Neoplatonism. It's just arbitrary.
So why would somebody have a?
And why not? Yeah, why
what
not
is
go
that doctrine? Not doctrine. What is the
I'm
essence
not,
of
I
energy?
mean, I'm not a
Lodge.
super big
Let's have a
expert
debate
on the
with you.
essence
Interested?
energies distinction. I'll be honest, it's not something I've researched. It's basically just the
I can talk
concept
about it.
in Eastern
depends on the
Orthodoxy
topic.
where
I mean,
you can the way you experience God is you see him through his essence, or not his essence, his energies, but you don't see the essence, or it's part of their doctrine of theosis.
So,
but I mean, that's not like that concept in of itself isn't completely repugnant, because I mean, in Thomism, it's very common to speak about how we can know God through his effects.
right. So the thing with essence energy distinction is they abhor the idea of how we view participation in the divine nature, i.e. theosis. So we teach like it's through created grace. Obviously, that's distinct from the essence of God, because we're never going to be able to participate like fully in the essence of God as God himself, as a like a divine person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what they come up with is like, instead of created grace, they just call it energy. But the thing is the energies aren't created; they're uncreated, but they're not part of God's essence. Hence the energy essence distinction. So they believe in their theosis through the energies of God, which we call created grace.
So it's just two different ways of saying an extremely similar thing.
Yes. I have a book called Deification and Grace, and I should just whip it out right. Well,
Dr. Daniel Keating.
Yes. How'd you know that, dude?
He's he's one of the professors at the seminary I'll be going to, God willing.
Yeah, he has a great like 2-page analysis of it, of basically how we're saying we're saying the same thing. We're saying the same thing.
But isn't this a problem between the East and the West generally? Is you just have different ways of saying the same thing?
It depends on what it is, and if it's like ecclesiology or theology. But I think the essence energy, I mean, the filioque, you can kind of, not really though, but I think the essence energy, like this Keating guy says, it's basically kind of saying the same thing. Because if it's an uncreated energy that's not a part of his essence, then that's like a created grace, except you just don't use the word created. But
yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I kind of think
I don't think I'm going to get on, guys. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. Is there a funny video we can react to?
So, but where does it say
Echoes of Tradition?
To those things?
Oh, what was I gonna say?
In the Bible.
Since we're
DM me on Discord. I'm curious who he is, because I probably do know of him, because I did a college visit.
Here, hold on. I got his book.
They're our friends.
No. Echoes of Tradition was saying that his cousin goes to Sacred Heart.
I gotta hand it to you. I mean, I can't argue with that, but but I'll try. Hey, thanks, Jay. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
don't understand what he's laughing at. What's so funny about that? It's really cracking up. Over there.
Jay's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Charles
Just,
Montes, Reformed
He's
Catholic,
such a
right?
sweetheart, isn't he?
yeah.
Does he smile?
Not
Well,
really.
anytime somebody starts repeating my name at the beginning, it's already off to a bad start. So this is not going to go well. But Jay.
Anybody want to come on our Discord?
Charles, what's up?
Oh, am I allowed back in or no?
Is Amy here?
JB Peltier says, as a member for 4 months, like this stream, Realizer Network became a member. Steelborn became a member. Okay, yeah. The problem is definitely the computer. We have solved the issue because it's getting super slow now. So I'm gonna have to close out some of these windows because it's just not gonna work. What's up, Charles? Speak.
Unmute.
Turn your mic permissions on.
Unmute.
Oh, he's about to crash out.
He is. Come on,
Are you
Jay.
on?
This is fun.
Charles, speak. Turn your mic on.
Unmute.
No, has nobody ever done Twitter Space? I don't understand.
I haven't, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I don't even have a Twitter. But... Oh no, RZ's here.
Ali Rafiq, unmute.
Redeem Zoomer, you want to come up? Hi, Redeem Zoomer.
Redeem Zoomer.
I'm gonna debate
No
Jay.
unmute. You waited for.
I watch your stuff, Redeem Zoomer.
Danzer, what's up?
I've been watching it lately.
Guys,
Yeah,
listen
we're
for him
waiting
to
in
be
line.
Catholic Christian, what's up? Because, yeah.
I like
Danzer.
your I like your heresy
Danzig.
videos. I like those.
How you doing, Jay? Good evening. Thanks for having me up. I've been listening for a little while. It's really interesting. I'm definitely gonna. I haven't watched your debate. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Dude,
right off
Michael,
the bat.
quit using my channel to farm and
possible,
fish
if
for
you can
people for
entertain
your
this, it's fine. If
Discord,
you
man.
can't, I'm just kind of
No,
still
I just
not
want
clear
echoes
on the
of
whole
tradition to get
like,
my
I'm
Discord.
kidding.
thing.
Honestly,
I'm,
I could give a rip.
I guess that track Catholic. I was raised that way. First generation.
Dude, every
Polish.
guest that comes up, he like takes a
American
huge
born
sigh
race.
and like blows it out
Can you just
slow.
briefly, if
He's
I know.
so ready to just
Redeem
get
Zoomer,
out.
if you want to
just
come up,
walking down
you're
the
our
street
special
and
friend. You
I
don't
heard
have
you
to. Don't
speaking to
feel
somebody about
obligated
this.
to.
Describe that, what you're talking
Bro
about.
really crashed out
in
on
general
Wagner's
with it,
stream.
Hey,
against
wait
Catholics.
to talk about it.
You gave him the Discord.
We covered
Said
a
you're gonna give him
massive
the.
amount of
Oh, shoot.
problems in Catholicism.
Shoot, hold on.
Yeah, you gave him the Discord.
I know,
I
I'm
don't
drunk.
honestly think I could restate it.
Oh no, that's a
That's
sin.
fine. I apologize. And
I know.
again, I'm respectful. Yeah, I just wanted to see if that was something you would want
Yeah, I would
to.
just say,
RZ, you should
okay,
come up
watch
here and
watch the
you and I
debate,
both
then
can
maybe
debate
come
Jay.
back and re-listen to the stream. And you'll get an idea.
You're talking to him and you just hear, hey
Bro,
Jake,
what's
this is Redeem Zoomer.
Agora.
You did his voice pretty well.
Adam Krejci says for $20. Hang on a minute. Tim Pool is attracted to
No
Catholicism
offense, Redeem
because he
Zoomer.
says that
Did
I don't
did you really?
thing
There's
about
no
it
shot I
doesn't-
did.
doesn't undermine
I
the
don't
Catholic
know.
You did.
Church. The hope is that they don't.
I heard him.
For the document
I
that-
thought it was in
exactly.
here.
That was what I've been arguing.
I don't know if
for the rest.
how can I tell like what place I am in
What's up,
line?
Agora?
Hey man, so excellent debate tonight. I just wanted to say your finest point against the
Richard,
What's up?
not
What's
the
up,
how you
bro?
doing, man?
The other
Good, how are you?
Doing really well. I saw you hop on Christian's live stream. Did that go okay?
I mean, Christian's fine. His chat is a little annoying sometimes, but my chats are also a bit annoying sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you survived the chat. And hey, I would just like to commend you on, taking that original video down. That I know everyone's saying it, so I know you're sick of probably hearing it. But dude, I mean, I've had to take a video down before. It's not the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've taken videos down before. Really, it was a sort of a live reaction video, and I just crashed out over like the fact that he used MacArthur and Sproul as the representative for Calvinism, and people are like, "Bro, you didn't refute his argument," and I was like, I wasn't contesting his argument. I was contesting that MacArthur and Sproul should be used as representatives of Calvinism.
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from, because regardless of Joe's argument and what he was trying to say, he did use those two. And so that doesn't encapsulate every Calvinist. And not even if he didn't attempt to encapsulate every Calvinist, you can still go into that and just say, hey, this doesn't represent every Calvinist, regardless of what Joe said or didn't say. So in that sense, I don't necessarily disagree with you doing what you did. You know what I'm saying? That angle. But
yeah, well, he was clear in the original video. He's like, well, not all Calvinists believe this, but he still presented it as if it was like the normative Calvinist teaching, when the confessions explicitly refute a lot of what he's saying. So it's one thing if like it's the majority Calvinist view and there's like a few people who object to it. Like it would be weird if I was saying, well, my niche Dutch scholastic theologian Wilhelmius van Diper has a different view. That'd be weird to crash out about. But if the literal Calvinist confessions are refuting what he's offended by in Sproul and MacArthur, then I think it's not fair to label it all as Calvinism.
Yeah, is MacArthur? I mean, is he 5-point Calvin? I mean, what is he? To me, he doesn't really seem like a Calvinist.
He's not a Calvinist. He's a Nestorian Baptist who's not part of any traditional Calvinist institution. Sproul's a bit closer, but Sproul is influenced by MacArthur in a lot of ways. And the things that Sproul said, like it's a hyperbole to say that God is love. It's like that would be considered anathema to any of the Reformed confessions.
Yeah, all I remember is MacArthur saying that what was it? Mary's not the mother of God or something about
MacArthur's exact words are it's a misconception that Mary is Theotokos. She did not give birth to God. God was never born. He also says it's heretical to call the blood of Christ the blood of God. So,
hence Nestorian Baptist.
Yes. In fact, I've read Nestorius, and Nestorius is a moderate Nestorian compared to John MacArthur.
Whoa. Shots fired, boys.
A lot of people at my old Baptist church
rejecting the deity of Christ then?
I mean, he wouldn't reject the deity of Christ, but he strongly affirms a lot of Nestorian things. And the logical conclusions of Nestorianism are rejecting the deity of Christ. Yeah.
Dude, Richard, ever since you came up here, man, people have been flooding in here. We were at like 20 some, and now we're almost over 50. So thanks, man.
Anytime. For whatever reason, Catholics still like to see what I talk about. I hope people weren't too offended by my stream today, making fun of like the new Catholic channels that keep popping up.
Dude,
hilarious.
if anyone
Like
gets
mine.
if anyone gets offended by that, they need help. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with that.
I started mine about like
I'm gonna make
years ago.
it's about liberal PC USA pastors and other things I've seen.
I enjoy your stuff, Dean Zoomer.
I can't
Thank
hear
you.
anybody. I don't know if you can hear me.
Thank you.
We can hear you.
I can't hear anything for
Wait,
some
so
reason.
Eric,
Yeah.
are you debating Jay Dyer?
Hold on, let me see.
Well, I'm on his X space right now. I'm in line, but I can't
No.
determine my.
You can take me off.
What do you want to
I can't
debate
hear
him on?
anything.
Well, he was on the Tim Pool podcast today with Tim Gordon and the other Anglican guy, and he keeps repeating the same old sentiment that Vatican II, Lumen Gentium, where it talks about Jews and Muslims believing and worshiping the same God, that he always has to throw in the Hindus and the polytheistic religions in there. And it's like, dude, he knows that that's not what we teach. And so that, and just maybe like ecclesiology on the marks of the church. But I don't know. I don't know if he's going to pull me up, because there are at least like 40 people in here, and I can't tell which like line, what place in line I'm in. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here on this X space. So who knows?
Prepare to hear a lot about normative authority and epistemic presuppositions.
Oh yeah, take a shot every time he says epistemic. Take a shot, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, good talking to you guys. I'm gonna go back to watching the movie I was watching.
Yeah, Richard, just real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you please just message me back on a date that works for you with Iron Inquisitor?
Okay, dates.
Well, not right now. Just whenever you get it.
Most days next week except Friday. There we go.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
That's like asking somebody to pray for you, and they say, "In the name of the Father," and they just start praying.
I'll actually be in San Francisco next week, so I can maybe have them in person, face to face.
Cool. All right.
Thanks for coming on, Richard. Have a good night.
You too. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.
God bless.
We love Richard.
Nice
We
kid.
love Richard.
No, I was saying for the members only stream to change the title and the thumbnail
Oh shoot.
on Tuesday. The one we did on Tuesday.
Dude, I changed this stream to what's it called?
What?
To On the Gooners and Their Lies.
Oh no.
Because Michael told me to. And
I
everyone
was talking about the members
professional.
only stream when we discussed.
Oh no!
it's fine. It's not
I just caught the title. Yeah.
Is gooning licit? And then bro
Oh
really
my
tagged me
gosh.
on this.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get up, guys, to be honest.
The stream you called
might,
you
you might.
titled "The World Is Falling Apart." This is the one that I wanted you to change the title to, On the Gooners and Their Lies, and then change the.
It's,
Oh man.
wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
people that
Sorry.
come in here is gonna see Jay Dyer right in the middle.
Is this a Jay Dyer stream?
Said that.
Is he? What side is he on?
Oh,
He's
that's
definitely on the
hilarious.
Gooner side.
Who is speaking? I can't tell.
That's because you have my face covered up, but it's fine.
No, but who is saying that thing about the Gooner coming in here in the Gooner stream and you see Jay Dyer?
Oh,
That
was
was me.
Who's me? I don't know who that is. Gosh.
The Nordic Catholic.
Okay, thank you. Because the thing doesn't usually when you talk, your icon or whatever, it'll like give a little motion. But yeah, I didn't know who was talking.
What's he
Yeah.
got there?
I think that's the Vatican II book.
No, it said
It's
Boniface.
sticky notes.
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's the Vatican II book. He was using that Tim Pool today.
That's such a Protestant thing to do, just like mark pages and take things out of context. And
What's gooning? Goonslon KD.
My Gooner.
Oh, dude. Goonslon KD.
watch Ruslan show up in here.
Oh my gosh, that's one of the best comments I've had in a long time. On mute.
He said it
on
was
mute.
like okay in
See,
context. or
CBS.
something.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
yeah.
I gotta wake up early tomorrow. That is true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I might take off
on a
here, guys.
Saturday?
There's no way I'm getting on. There's so many people in here. It's ridiculous. Dude, Jay Dyer makes up to like almost $1,000 when he does this, what he's doing right now.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh yeah.
it's
He's
ridiculous.
not doing it well though.
No, but
He's
see, here's the
dropping
thing.
people that disagree with him.
But it doesn't, I mean, yeah, it's sad. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't matter because people just latch on to him. Like, you know, the whole, I'm not saying it's cult following, but it's like,
It's cult following. I'll say
Yeah,
it.
The
because
Dyer
it's
right.
sophists accusing us of being sophists. That's rich.
projection.
Hope Celestial. It's no gooning at all ever. Not just no gooning. in
Yeah,
public.
right. Dude, is this Oriental Orthodox? He keeps changing his stuff.
I know he does. You know, it was funny. He was my 666th subscriber
Ooh. Wait, how do you know that though?
because he commented about it, and I had seen it when it happened.
Are just quote unquote just regular Christian churches, as opposed
I'm having
Oh, is
too
he
much
crying?
fun with this.
you know.
Oh, guys.
specific
Whoever
denominations
played
than that,
Bible
because
trivia
obviously
earlier,
they have more in common
and you
with
got in the top
Baptist
6,
ideology than anything
email
else.
me. Just email me. It's too much work to like track you down.
It's heterodoxy. Yeah, it is dangerous.
Gosh, you think I have a cult following? No. I have 44 people in here. I have 17,000 subscribers. Jay literally has 160,000 subscribers, and in a sense, more importantly, 100,000
Great
on
job with the debate
X.
today. Keep being direct. Keep teaching. Be harsh. Simple,
Yo,
simple,
Dane
simple,
C.
simple,
Guys, are you
come on, dude.
subscribing and all this jazz?
Don't be
Let's talk about
harsh.
$5. Apparently not.
Yeah, guys,
charitable.
like the stream, leave a comment in the chat, and afterwards go watch another video. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that join button if you feel so inclined.
Wait,
Support
who-
the ministry.
Who is that? Like who? I forgot who does that.
But we have discovered that it is.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Processing power.
Dude, that was pretty good, man. Who is that though?
What's up,
Oh,
Dane?
that's just me speaking.
No, that's someone says that though for real.
Yeah, every freaking YouTuber.
Oh, I was like, dude,
Michael Lofton does.
that's what.
It's-
Yes, it's Lofton. That was Lofton. I'm sorry,
It's
that was so
Lofton.
Lofton.
I
Like,
literally
dude,
was just like, okay, what does a generic YouTuber say? And was just
Yeah.
spitting it out.
He always says that. It's like in his script now. I'm pretty sure he's like autopiloting his videos now, and he just says it.
He just has an AI that does it now.
This Dr. Taylor Marshall guy he cracks me up. Oh
that's what
my
I'm
God.
saying, dude. Hey, Taylor Marshall, please join the membership club.
Fleecing
What if it's
Catholics?
really
Oh, no.
Taylor Marshall though?
Dude, it's not.
It's not.
But it has his picture. Come on. It can't be a fake. It's on the
Whoa.
internet.
Bro, Landon.
Taylor Marshall coming here and fake being Taylor Marshall?
Dude,
Yo,
You probably would.
dude.
You probably would.
I got
I'm
my
not
first-
Taylor Marshall, but I am. But I'm not.
hey Eric, I finally got my first Twitter comment with 500 likes.
Nice. What was the comment?
The Talmud is inspired by demons.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anything to do with stuff like
Edgy,
that.
bro. So edgy.
Brett, what's up?
I mean, gotta spit some facts out here, bro.
What's your epistemology on that?
With the Talmud, haven't read a word of it, and I never will.
Great white male top dollars. You made an Encino reference. You just became
It's inspired by
Epistemology,
demons.
metaphysics, ethics.
I should do a video on the Heaven's Gate cult.
Okay, Eric, you had to pick one of three that you had to read, right?
Yeah.
Talmud, Quran, Book of Mormon.
Quran. Why?
Quran.
Quran.
It's the shortest, isn't it?
No,
Quran, for
like
sure.
not the whole thing, but like let's just say an equal amount. You had to read it, like 100 pages of each.
Quran.
You'd pick the
Quran, yeah.
Quran.
Yep.
Were you
As
being
Jesus' name.
facetious about the
I'd read the
Talmud?
Book of Mormon because half of it is just and it came to pass.
I've heard about that it's a bit
I
redundant.
tried reading the Book of Mormon, but it just felt like fake Bible kind of thing. Fake Bible, you know?
No way. The
Like a
huckster
ripoff.
tried to write.
Though I've heard the Quran can be quite redundant itself.
Have you guys ever been to Salt Lake City?
Yes.
I have
I
too.
have.
It's pretty it's pretty interesting to say the least.
I don't know if I would be able to go and not just stand outside their temple or whatever they call it and just talk to people.
Bro, you need to put up a little table and a chair and say, I'm a Catholic.
I think you can
Debate
go
me,
in.
bro.
In front
Yeah,
of
but
like
you could
a-
probably only go in like the ground floor. It's
Like David
the
Crowder.
White Gold Palace in Oblivion. You can only do the first two floors.
Yeah.
I'd go
yeah,
in and
no,
wear
yeah.
my Guadalupe necklace and just sit in the service and see if anybody says anything.
You can't. They won't let you.
They won't even let you in the service?
No. Yeah. You can only like go in the like foyer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have like this weird museum or something that you can kind of like walk through, and it's really very strange.
That sounds culty.
Well, yeah.
Believe that we exclusively
But they're
have
so nice, guys. Aren't their lives
They are
just
nice people.
transformed?
Mhm.
I feel like they look, from my point of view, they look drained of life.
Don't say foyer like that. What are you supposed to say, foyer? I'm from the Midwest. I don't know. I have a little bit of Wisconsin in me.
Some people say vestibule.
Can you hear me okay? Yep.
Isn't that a ship term?
Really entertaining.
Thank you.
Well, that's what the church is, right?
Question of a potential objection
I
a
guess.
Catholic might say. So I guess first off, I think it was kind of funny how Tim just like sort of threw.
Do you guys
more
notice my
traditional.
photo?
Kind of like the Kurgan.
What my photo is?
Yeah, just hand wave.
Let me pull it up. I can't see it. Hold
And the
on.
second one, you mentioned earlier that
I don't.
Catholics have to
Can't.
go through like thousands. Of
Eric, are you frozen again?
No.
He's not.
Romano, that guy on Twitter.
I know the answer. I know the answer.
We forgot to pay the internet bill. Sorry, guys.
So it's like
That's what I've been. Yeah, correct.
Eric, how many subs do I need to get before you got to split super chats with me?
One thing I was thinking about, you said earlier that it's like
Wait,
What
what?
super chat?
our theology of God.
Yeah, no one's super chatting me. What do you want to split?
Cherry pick things out.
Whatever. As long as I get to keep Retro
And I have to-
Prolix's
I believe the
super
Trinity,
chats,
but
I'll be happy.
Jake Naylor,
It's a whole thing. Oh, I
are
want
you
the
a
Trinity, but I don't want Christology.
Wagnerite?
It's a package deal, dude.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Based,
Welcome. We're gonna debate Jay Dyer soon here.
They reduce the soul to
A
just
Wagner,
He's
right?
tired. Dude, I'm gonna catch him when he's at his vulnerable spot.
Oh no!
Oh, Jay's getting old, dude. He's got wrinkles. Look at
No,
that.
that's a difference.
He's old, dude.
The individual.
Is Jay Dyer older than you?
The public profession.
Well, I don't know how old he is. I'm 42. I just don't know how old he is.
The body of the
I'll ask
church
him if I get on.
professes and teaches the whole thing.
He finally took those pretentious glasses off.
Just
They
put
were
them
right
back
back
on. There's this priest who comes over to this local parish once a month for the TLM, and like for some reason, whenever he like does a homily, he like switches glasses for like reading or when he's just speaking, and it's like he does it in like this one motion smooth manner when he like switches glasses. It's like the craziest thing you'll ever see.
See, I thought he was debating for 20 years. He upped it to 25 years tonight.
I mean, when you make stuff up, it doesn't matter. You just say whatever number you want.
Yeah.
It's like Mike Gendron. Like, I was a Catholic for 35 years. I was a Catholic for 37 years.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
Never read
I don't
the
believe
Bible.
he was a Catholic. How can you get so much wrong about the Catholic Church and like be a former Catholic?
Well, he's so indignant at not getting that annulment from his first wife or whatever, or well, it's still his wife. That he just literally has been crashing out for 35 years.
Is that
actually
really
true?
Yes.
I've heard rumors about that.
Wait, what? I kind of missed that. What about his wife?
He didn't get an annulment. They got a divorce, but
Oh, they did.
yeah, but well, this was like when I was a baby, you know,
Oh.
or 6, 7 years old or whatever. But
Gendron's gonna see this. Yeah, we're
He-
talking about you, Gendron.
Yeah, he drives me nuts watching videos with him.
Didn't he debate Joe Heschmeyer?
who?
Mike
Who?
Gendron?
No.
Serious?
There's
What?
no way
Really?
he would
He
get
debated
demolished.
Catholic
No
Church.
way. He would get annihilated.
He I know he debated Catholic truth,
There you go.
Catholic
Yeah, I
truth.
believe that. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Okay.
and that was interesting.
Seth, get up here.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's down at the bottom.
'Cause
and I haven't been in.
Sorry,
a
I
lot
watched a
of-
lot of Heschmeyer, so I thought it was
Yeah, me too.
Heschmeyer. So.
A lot of people I know who watch people who would interview Mike Gendron like hold to what stuff Mike Gendron would claim about the Catholic Church, and then they hear what Mike Gendron says about the Catholic Church, and they go and repeat it at church, and then what you get is a whole church, a whole like 200 300 member church that just detests Catholic because we're all Mary worshipers.
So we're trying to set up a debate with Mike Gendron on gooning. We'll see. Where does Mike Gendron stand on gooning?
Well, there's nothing on it in the Bible, so it's fine, right? Because it's
Yeah.
the Bible only.
That's the Mike Winger theology going hard.
Yeah, though to be fair, what's his name is worse.
Ruslan, Guzlan, or what was it? Goonslan?
Yeah.
No,
All right.
Alan
homie.
Parr is worse for sure.
Yeah, that's
I'm,
what I was gonna say. Alan Parr.
I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what gooning means.
Good.
Later, by the time of
Self
You
pleasure.
don't want to know. Trust me. You don't want to know.
Self pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Self-abuse.
Okay.
It's not even called pleasure, it's called
Yo,
abuse.
oh, did I tell you? I tried.
Yeah,
calling
hold on,
into
Michael. Hold
Cleve.
on
We
a
were-
second. Kind of. I saw the live stream, and I'm just gonna say this. Because okay, Jay obviously does his things, a little fallacious and ad hominem, whatever. But he knows how to hold his own most of the time. He's a smart dude, and he doesn't really get
Put the
intimidated.
glasses back on.
He gets annoyed and frustrated, but the only person I've ever seen Jay Dyer intimidated by ever was Christian Wagner. Ever.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude, he was. It's on. Just go on Scholastic Answers. It's called Crier the Dyer or Jay Crier left the stream, or I don't know.
That guy's smart, man.
they're confusing.
What is his name? Christian Wagner?
You guys don't know of him? Oh man.
No, I've never heard of him.
Bro.
I just put his name into YouTube, and the thing that popped up was Jay Dyer as well.
Scholastic.
Oh, you know what? I've seen this guy before.
The Father and the Son.
Every time I watch one of his streams, I feel like everything is just so over my head. Like I'm just drinking from a fire hose. Like, what are we talking about? I just have no clue.
Yeah, he's on a different level. He just is. You just gotta give credit where credit's due, man.
Just do what he does and read for 6 hours a day.
Yeah, the thing that shocked me when I first learned about Christian was how young he was.
Yeah, he's super young.
He's what, 24?
Yeah, something like that.
Doesn't he have a wife and kids too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is he in seminary or?
Dude, he's got a wife. He's Latin, dude. No.
I'm here from the Crucible. This is the first time I've ever run into you.
I'm never gonna get on.
Oh, I had breakfast with a member at my former church, and he said one of the biggest things that Catholics do that is anti-scriptural is not allowing their priest to marry, because he says the husband of one wife is prescriptive. Like you must be the husband of one wife.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I guess that disqualifies Paul, who wrote the thing, you know?
Yeah, Paul, I know, like the celibate dude writing this.
It requires
He said Paul wasn't
nuance
an
to
elder, he
understand.
was a apostle.
Oh, now people could theoretically.
He was still a priest, though. He was like a bishop.
With usury, but there's no.
Yeah, like I said, he said Paul wasn't an apostle. Paul was an apostle, not an elder, even though Peter calls himself a fellow elder, which would imply that apostle is also an elder.
Wait,
Well, he
so
should
I know.
look up the Old Testament to find out what an elder is, and then he'll
Right.
come to the right conclusion.
So I know people joke about it, so I don't want to like joke about it because if it's true or whatever. But is Christian autistic?
Yeah, I've been arguing
No.
that for a while. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
No, he's just really smart. So
Nah, he's on the
It's-
spectrum.
no, it's just cool nowadays to say that people are.
He
who are
said he
smart are
was.
autistic.
He said he was autistic.
I call
Yeah,
myself.
well, he's probably joking, but hey,
No. Like he actually
Michael.
like took a test and he's like a little bit on the spectrum.
Yeah, I took a
well,
test.
all of us
too,
could
and
be a
I'm
little
the
bit on the
spectrum
spectrum,
as well.
right?
Thank you so much for having me up.
Yeah, good question.
My
Yes.
next. Am I next?
For those that are interested in Bitcoin, you can get started with my Swan Bitcoin referral. Swan is a Bitcoin only company, meaning that
Mhm.
you can
Swan,
buy
yep.
and transfer it.
Dude,
off
he's-
of
bro
I'm
promoting
sorry,
a
but Jay
Bitcoin
makes money,
cold
dude.
storage wallet, and there is
Okay.
my link right there.
All right, clicking it now, Jay.
Yo,
It's not an
bro's really
exchange,
promoting
so
a
it's not like
Bitcoin.
Coinbase that you can
He wants to be paid.
trade and do all, but
Is it a pump and dump?
that's what
He's got a mortgage, man.
very simple, very easy. It does take a little
Hey,
bit of time.
Lofton
There's
Corleone,
really
look
should
at the
adopt a
comment on the
strategy.
screen.
but it's not.
Michael,
Coinbase.
look at the comment on the screen.
EA $5. Great debate, Jay. Do you have any?
Yeah,
fans
that's
from
usually how it
Chicago?
goes.
I'm not a huge fan of Chicago, although. I
Yeah,
attempted
dude,
it
it's almost 10 o'clock for you.
and maybe.
Yeah, Grandpa's
we'll do
got to
an
go to
event
bed here
where we
pretty
came up
soon.
there and did
I know. I gotta drive to
Yeah.
Lansing for an ordination tomorrow.
Coming
Gotta
out
avoid
soon on
Captain
Swan
Swan.
on Swan
Gotta
Coin is going to be a Dire Coin.
Nick
Hit up,
McCauley,
boys.
$10. I know a
Good
nice
thing.
guy. That's
Daniel D, what's up, man?
Oh, we did that one already.
Daniel Day Lewis.
Alviso 5 Canadian.
Right?
Gordon,
Best
Tim
actor
Gordon
ever.
admits the Vatican II is dogma. Others say they don't have to adhere to it. Wow, very clear, concise papacy stuff. Super unified.
Here we go
church.
again.
Exactly. Jeff Bader. We
Here
read
we
this.
go again.
Jeff, hopefully you can. Is this you, Jeff? Let's see.
My
Yeah,
name's
you're never
Jeff.
getting in, Eric.
Are you the Yoda dude?
Probably not, but hey.
Yoda.
This is literally the same argument RZ made. But like, I don't care what the
He doesn't
Catholic in
claim that
Peru
his church is
believes.
the true church. I just thought that was such a weird thing to say. What if it's not the true church? Then what is he doing there?
Yeah, why are you
do you
there? Like what? Yeah.
Like, do you have an idea of like what he meant by that? Like,
I think he was trying to appeal to like open-minded people that, hey, you know, my church doesn't have this like dogmatic exclusivity, so don't you want to come be with us because we're not all dogmatic like these other people. I think that's what he was going for. CIK.
Who's Daniel?
Yeah.
That was the guy that came in, I think.
Varangian mercenary, $3. It's not dogmatic. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I think you need to get in here. So, yes, Asperger's. That's the one.
Oh yeah,
That's
Wally
when
Gordy.
people
There's a new movie out
are on
called
the
Malfunctions
spectrum
that might interest you.
and they're
Very
super
funny.
smart.
Steve Carell has
Like
a funny
but I don't
scene
think
where he
Christian
points
has
out-
it because
No, he doesn't have
Christian has the
Asperger's.
Points a
social
champagne bottle
skills
at
that
an
most
ethnic
Asperger
person,
people
takes the
don't.
role that you do.
Yeah, Asperger's people. Like I had a guy in college who had Asperger's, and he literally
Yeah,
he literally
another
ran up to
fella.
every girl and was like, hug, hug. Like it was super awkward. I felt bad.
You guys
Bro,
sucking
talking
them
to a
down or
girl
what?
at all is gay as hell.
Well, of course.
Wait, what guy sounds like he's under the influence? Oh,
Hey
Jay?
there.
Yeah.
So I was just curious
Ooh.
about your personal position on
Oh, Jay Dyer.
like how tolerant
They removed Asperger's, really.
yeah as a whole has become.
Bro,
and
he has
maybe if
670
you
likes
wanted
on his
an
live
answer as
stream
to
already.
why,
Like,
and
insane.
you know, like we could liken it
Good for
to
him.
like Crusades,
Insane.
and
God bless.
they were quite literally intolerant in every aspect. And I was just wondering why. Is it like distractions? Like I'm very curious to.
I mean, there's a whole series of events. I would say, from the Orthodox perspective, that it begins with the
Hot
big
Budweiser, you
taking
should probably stop
power,
drinking right about
making
now.
itself a world ruler.
There's a grocery list on the fridge.
Renaissance ideas.
and my wife had a couple things written on it, so I took the pen and wrote beer.
Nice.
I don't have any.
Enlightenment, Reformation, weakening the West.
BWRUN, beer run.
Masonic revolutions in the succeeding centuries after that.
I'll give it like another 10 minutes, guys.
Now you've got a technical
Sure.
people down.
All right, Eric, I'm about to go to bed. I'll talk to
All
you
of those things.
next week.
All right,
All
have a good
of
night.
it contributes to
Good night, y'all. God bless.
Yep, God bless.
God
night,
bless.
Michael.
Shalom.
nail
Many
down one thing.
shaloms
Solve
to
this.
you.
Janham,
Are
what's
you
up?
Catholic? Are you Jewish, bro?
Oh, I'm a Catholic, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing Jewish
Pax
socks
TV.
right now. I
Pax
got the
TV.
Star of David.
Unmute Janham.
Unmute. Look at him get all frustrated. Unmute. Gosh, they don't know how to unmute an X.
I heard the sigh, bro. He's like, oh, this guy doesn't even know how to unmute, dude. There's no way he's gonna understand hypostatic union.
I'm wearing
And then top
a sock that has the Star of David, and then it says,
hey, Joe, how
I
you
heart
doing?
Hanukkah
I have
Alake.
a quick question. I'm a catechumen in the church right now, and last Sunday
I'm
I
going to
asked a
debate Jay
deacon,
Dyer if I can get
a
on,
few
but we've
questions
been
about
waiting
the
for too long.
Orientals, and he said that the reason why they didn't accept Chalcedon was because of a language error or a translation error.
You know, it's more than that. So
Yeah. So after doing some research, I realized that it is now more than that. He also said that we can't commune with them. That's also not true. So my main question is,
no, we cannot commune. He said we can or can't.
can. He said we can. I realize
Yes, I'm
that
in
we
the
cannot.
queue, but I have no idea what
My
what
question
number I
is
am.
it appropriate for a catechumen to correct a deacon on that, and how I would go about doing so?
Ooh, I mean, you're in the right, but as
Love
to
it.
whether it's wise to do so would depend on
I
your
honestly, I'm not gonna
circumstance,
lie.
your
As funny as that is,
So
I've never been in
I
an
think more
X space where
important than
someone
what
has
the deacon thinks would be what the
um,
priest and the bishop think.
put me up
if
to
you got an
speak or
ecumenist
whatever.
deacon,
So I probably
that
might
might
screw
not
this
be a,
up. I'll figure it out though.
church leaving issue. If he's like in charge of all catechesis, it may be. So, yeah, it's a tough one. I understand that, you know, holding fast to the faith. It just depends probably on your situation. Anatine,
Is he a catechumen for our church or orthodoxy?
That's a tough one.
Yes.
Let CC in. Who's CC?
Oh, that's
I don't
me.
see anybody named CC.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Here we go.
In. There is nobody on here named CC. Hayden, what's up?
Dude, what? Aren't I CC?
Hold on. I'll go type on his channel. What's his channel name?
Aren't I
was gonna ask
CC?
something,
Catholic
pertaining
Christian?
to natural theology, but the Jeff guy that spoke a couple speakers ago brought something to my
Did he
attention.
skip you?
I don't
Protestant
know.
guy
Like
who
there might be
claimed to
someone
hold
actually
to the
called
first
CC.
7 councils
Wait, who's speaking
also
right
said
now?
that he doesn't believe he has the one true church. That is
glaringly contradictory.
Oh, dude, my
That's why I
heart
was
just
asking
went through
him
my
if he
chest.
thought he had the ecclesiology of the first 7 councils, and could he cite anybody that had that? He couldn't.
Yeah, that is insane. If
What's your
claims
name on
to hold
Twitter?
to the first 7 councils, that
Me?
church absolutely thought
Yeah.
they were the true church.
Exactly.
But
Catholic
that was
Christian.
the question
Like,
I wanted to
I
raise.
mean,
I was
see,
curious if
like-
via natural theology, the Catholic
Oh,
Church
dude.
thinks that
Jar Pickles
the
has your
Old Testament
back, dude.
prophets
He's over there
didn't have a
spamming.
clear
Let
view of the
Catholic Christian
Trinity.
in. We're good.
How do
Jar
they
Pickles has you.
reconcile? Are you familiar with Acts 28 verses 25 to 27?
Wait, what happened? What did he do?
I mean,
Jar Pickles was over there saying, "Let Catholic Christian in."
but yeah, I read Acts.
Oh, nice. Thanks, dude.
Well, vaguely, it's just Luke
he
ascribes
skipped you.
the God's appearance in Isaiah 6 to the Holy
Dude.
Spirit. And we
Seth
see in
is in
Isaiah
here
6 that,
waiting.
that Isaiah
Deuterocomical's
sees
in here
God sitting on
waiting.
a throne in glory, you know, and all
Where
this.
is Jay
And
Dyer
I'm just
from?
curious, how did Luke know?
I know he lives in,
to
I think he lives
describe
in Western Tennessee,
that
but I don't know where he lives
specific
from.
encounter
Because he
with
talks
the Holy
about when
Spirit?
he was a Catholic, he would go to the
Acts what? 20 what?
SSPX chapel in
20.
Memphis. Well,
Acts
Memphis is
28,
in
verse 25 through 27.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Western
I
Tennessee,
got
or
the wrong chapter.
right?
Excuse me. Acts
Yeah.
20.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
sir.
like
And
on
So
the
that's where I'm
border.
guessing he is.
Yeah.
25 through 27.
So when they did not agree amongst themselves, they departed after Peter had said one word.
So
Holy
Jay
Spirit
Dyer, I don't know
directly
if you guys know
spoke
this, he
through
did block
Isaiah,
me on X.
And that's in
saying-
Isaiah chapter 6.
So
Right.
maybe
Why?
But well, we believe the Holy Spirit inspired the scripture.
I was
but that doesn't mean
messaging
that the
him
theophany
about
is the
him.
Holy Spirit. The theophany
or
is
he
the
was
Son. And
Well,
the
what gets
debating
me is
some
hold on. The book of John,
pop apologist
John 11,
Gen Z dude
identifies
on
Jesus as whom
Vatican
Isaiah
II, and I'm
was
just like,
seeing
why are you
Isaiah
wasting your time on this guy?
and even in Isaiah 6
And
verse
he's like,
8,
oh,
it says,
blah 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 blah. You know,
whom shall we send for us?
you're his white horse.
Yeah, that's
You're
the Father
you
and
know
the Spirit
whatever, and
sending
he
the
blocked
Son.
me. So I
That's economy.
Right, yeah, I
Well,
agree with that position. I'm just saying, what is the
super
Catholic
chats keep me here. How much?
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know,
a very
$700.
I think they're just going to say something like,
Well, I don't know.
You know, you give me like $10. I stick around 10 minutes, $1 a minute. And it's
$1 a minute, yeah. Jay Dyer loves
was he
Miami
just
Vice.
guessing which person of the
He
Trinity
actually does.
Isaiah was speaking to? I don't.
He's actually playing
well, they would
Grand
say-
Theft Auto Vice
so
City while
a
he's
savvy
debating.
Roman Catholic would say that Luke, at the end of Luke, in Luke 24, writes that Jesus opened their minds so that they understood.
Oh
all
gosh!
scriptures,
Oh,
so they
don't
didn't
do it.
understand.
Jesus
Luke-
opened
It'd be
their
nice,
minds.
but I don't know.
And then you get the book
I hate the air quotes, dude.
Oh, okay, but Isaiah 6:8 would be more of a problem because it mentions who shall we send for us.
Well, but I think they're all just gonna. The problem isn't admissions.
Why does my camera keep doing this? I wonder if it's
Problem isn't,
overheating.
Will a Roman Catholic agree with you? The
No,
problem is
I'll debate him on
consistency.
Nostra Aetate and how he
So they're
always
gonna be
slips
like,
in like
"No, it's
the
the Trinity."
Hindus, and
And
then
I
maybe
think,
ecclesiology and the four marks
Trent
of the
said something
church.
like,
Pick something super
I
niche.
believe in the traces
Like
of the
what?
Trinity. This is like a really.
I don't know. What are you good at that's
and I used
niche?
to believe this when I was Roman Catholic. I didn't know the Old Testament that well, or as well as I should have.
Ugh.
I thought, there's traces of the Trinity in the Old Testament.
Boy,
It's
I
like,
don't
no,
know.
wait a minute. It's not traces. It's everywhere. So, if you really know it well, so a Roman Catholic's just going to say to you, "Oh yeah, this is there's definitely a hinting at the Trinity here."
Yeah, but if he lets them up, the mods can't do anything about that.
Right.
Seems like
Just has to wait.
saying for us is a very big hint there.
Well, actually, that's in Isaiah a lot, though.
It is.
The Trinity is all over Isaiah, especially later Isaiah. So, how would they handle it? I think they're just going to agree and not see the problem.
I don't know who's
So, that's a
talking
great
right
question.
now,
It's a
like
great
on the
way to
X
raise.
space.
Yeah, all the theophany.
It just says we're all
people
listeners.
run them.
Is there a point right now that like anytime God uses a
Top
plural
corner
word
office,
that it's the
man.
Trinity?
Hey man, thanks so much for bringing me up. An excellent debate today. I'm a lifelong Catholic, and I was away from the faith for many years, living agnostically with just a very toxic lifestyle. And I've recently been relearning essentially my faith in general. And of course,
I would
went,
say so,
straight
Anne.
into my
Yep.
Catholic literature
Although
and
it's been
everything
a
I was
recent
given when
thing.
I was a kid and
Jay
everything. But
just
the
started
more
wearing these sunglasses.
debates
I
and
don't
stuff that I've
remember
been
him
watching
wearing
over the
them
last couple of years, like yourself,
years past.
Andrew, and even Wes Huff and everything, I'm agreeing with everything you guys are saying. And I'm starting to think that maybe
It's for his to hide his true
listen.
identity.
and I'm kind of wondering where I go from here, and if what
Dude, this is
how
the
to go about doing
Catholic
that.
saying I'm
Honestly, man,
kind
I'm
of
feeling a little bit lost the more I I learn here? I just kind of feel like maybe I'm in the wrong place. Would you be able to possibly point me in the right direction?
I mean, I think most people you're going to find the most answers to your questions.
This is another
not
person who was
in an
poorly
abstract way.
catechized
I'm not
in the Catholic
discouraging
Church,
you from reading books or
lukewarm their
watching
whole
videos
life,
or
just going
podcasts,
through stuff.
but
They get
go to an
confirmed
Orthodox
because it's the
church,
thing everybody does in
visit
their
all the ones
family.
around you.
And then they go to college and
If
they
you
stop
still
going to
have Catholic
mass.
leanings, maybe you visit a Catholic church. I think you will be drawn to the Orthodox ones over the Catholic ones just on the basis of the liturgy and the experience of the church.
Right.
And then continue also, looking at the theology. So if you want a book, you could read something like Two Paths by Michael Welton,
What's
which
his
is a very
glasses like
readable
that?
critique of the papacy. If you want something a little
They're
more
like
dense,
way up here.
but not long, you can get Church Papacy Schism by Philip Sherrard. Those are really good texts, but yeah, or you could check out those documentaries I recommended earlier as well. But yeah, that's what I would say. But this is a good doubt that you're having. Good Godfather, what's up, man?
Hey, nothing much, Jay. Great job on the debate. I
I don't know,
enjoyed it.
guys.
I have got
Orthodox
to tell you,
apologetics online do the same thing as Protestants and say like the Catholic Church erred.
Game of like,
Yeah,
they don't have to make the
it's the
argument
same
at
talking
all.
points.
They
He's
don't
using
have
the
to
same.
entertain any of the points. They've got the numbers, and so that's all that matters. And so
That
then
argument
they
just
can
seems
just
so
walk
dumb
right past you. It
when you
drives
read
me
through
nuts.
It's not even our argument.
It drives me absolutely insane.
Yeah, I really am thirsting for.
Oh, okay. You just bought us 5 more minutes. We could keep doing this
let's
all
go.
night.
Getting into the
Lamar
nitty-gritty
too.
with
That's
buddy
7
Tim.
minutes.
I mean, I love Tim as a dude, but I really kind of expect him. I mean, I know he's busy, got a huge family, and that's great. But I feel like he didn't even check into how we argue these points. I feel like it would have been a better debate if he had spent some time looking at how I argue these points and like what my major go-to arguments are. It's like he was just like, yeah, whatever, unum sanctum, hand wave. Like, give me something a little more than that, dude. Come on, we need some.
So far, I'm very unimpressed.
Let's actually deal with these texts.
With
And this is sort of like
Jay
it's not
Dyer's
dogmatic.
talking
it's
rhetoric.
badly worded at Vatican II, but it's also
Not impressed at
really.
all.
I mean, I was wanting more from that, but we are discussing a formal debate, and I think, as I said at the beginning, I don't know that Tim has done a lot of public debate.
Look at this guy's
I'm
comment,
not
Sac
saying he's
Republic.
not a good debater, because he's
You
like
guys
10
think
more
this
years.
is his audience?
so he's in law. He's gonna
Guys,
be on
this is a 24-hour live stream.
Oh no.
But
I wonder if
think he
StreamYard
jumped
like cuts you off. Like,
directly
no, dude, this is
into
unhealthy for you. You should probably go
Bloodsport
to
debate,
bed.
which is what we did.
Go touch grass,
And I think
nerd.
that was not a good
Yeah.
start for him.
24
He would have
hours.
been better off
Touch
starting-
grass or
Tomorrow's
smoke
Saturday. He needs to
Again,
go to.
maybe
He
he's
needs to
just
go to
done a bunch of
church, doesn't he?
I've never seen, but I've not seen a lot of public debates from Tim. I know he debated Trent Horn once.
Ooh, Billy
Isn't
just asked
church
something
obligatory
great
for
there.
Orthodox?
Chat. Yeah.
Seen that. I think it's an audio debate on Catholic and
Being present to them, loving them. Hold on.
being somebody who
Oh, I thought he was going
has
to jump
debated
or
for
have somebody
25
jump
years,
on.
I would say
Obviously,
better route
teaching
for
them
Tim
the
would
faith
be to
as well as I can.
get into some formal
But I have to
debates, which is what
model
I think
the
he and I are
faith.
going to do next.
Like going to mass, praying the rosary,
And
like
because
everything
Bloodsports
is
is a little, it's just
you know,
different. It's like you got to be
centered
able to
on
think
God
quick.
and
You
my
gotta
love for
be-
God and my
You
relationship
got to
with
have to
God.
throw in jokes and jabs.
So-
You got to be sassy.
Live stream
You gotta
from
be kind of
mass.
mean, or else. I mean, it's just a certain kind of. A,
So you're not one of those people that
Tim
just
has
gives
the
all of the
masculinity,
catechesis of your
the
children
toxic
to the church.
masculinity,
Like you actually
and
do
the
it yourself.
Oh
meanness
my
and the
gosh,
edge
dude,
to
that's
do it.
the worst.
But I just don't
I
think
mean,
he's done it. Like
gosh,
this is
Saint,
I would do
I'm trying to
that.
think of St. John
foray
Paul
into
II's
pretty much
encyclical
what
on
amounted to a Bloodsport debate. I mean, it was essentially that.
That's more or less what my channel's about. Just
I
basic
didn't know it was gonna be that.
catechesis.
I had no idea what to expect. We
But no,
got
like the
kind of
domestic
more
church
and
and
more.
like
All three of us were kind
So-
of building heat on top of heat.
the marital conjugal act,
So
right?
just
Is
the
ordered
structure of a
towards the
three-way
unitive
debate
and
itself kind of
procreative
made it
elements and
challenging because
raising and
if
educating your
I'm
children
going at
in
Tim,
the faith.
then suddenly
So
Guru
if you were to
over here wants
just,
join in,
you know, if you're like
and
Catholic and
that makes
procreate
it
and have
even
children
more,
but not teach them anything, you're
loud.
really doing a
So-
huge disservice.
a panel
Mhm.
debate is just almost going to be a blood.
Why would I
So
debate
it's
him on
not- it's
sola
just not a
scriptura
blood.
when he doesn't
If
accept
it's gonna,
sola
and it was
scriptura?
billed as a
What?
debate.
He doesn't believe in. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
neither
doesn't
of
believe
you.
in sola scriptura. He's Orthodox, right?
Simple listed it as debate, so that's what it was. And a lot of people get all.
Does anybody know if he's confirmed Orthodox?
formal debate. Well,
Yeah.
there are plenty of formal debates, and I'm happy to do formal debates. So let's do a formal debate. I've done dozens of them.
Like he has it.
That
He has
dozens
his
of formal
prism
debates.
and everything.
Guess what people want to see? They want to see freaking action, dude. They want to see blood sports. Why do you think Piers Morgan does blood sports, man?
Speaking of Miller Lite,
Ten
if you
times.
go in Milwaukee
million
to the Miller Brewery, you
Boring
can go
ass
for a tour for
formal
free
debates
and get like
are
5
better in terms of
bottles of beer for free.
conveying information
Nice.
and
Slimo.
eggheads and shit. But
That is our
look, we're on
stream.
the internet, dude. It's entertainment.
We like to have fun.
So
We like
I
to
don't have a
feel, but we
problem with
also
either
like to
one. I like
catechize.
both.
We also like to
Both
do it
of
in
them.
love and ecumenism and all that
Mhm.
stuff.
Let's talk God $5.
But you don't want to learn
Catholics
too
be like,
much.
We worship the
If you learn
same
too much,
God
you'd be
as
too
the
smart.
Apollo
You have to
Saints
go
and
to
Mohammedans.
Christian Wagner's stream.
That's not a good look, bro. Exactly. Well said. 7-Eleven, $20. How can papists say that
It's
Christians
just
are most of the
flooding
worship
him
the
with
same God and it's the God of
dude.
Abraham? When in the
Is
Hadiths,
Wagner like a rat trad or not?
is violently attacked by a
Because
spirit.
I feel like
I
sometimes
would
he
say
is,
he's a
and
rat.
sometimes he's
Abraham,
not.
it's a demon. Yeah, I mean, the simplest way to put this is Allah.
Bro,
I've
look
heard
at
him
gosh,
affirm
now all that
He's
super
the
chats
greatest
are
of
coming.
and
It's about
everything.
time, guys. Thank you, Echoes.
That alone
That should be
tells
paying
you
you, dude.
that it's not.
Why aren't we
God.
Catholics guilty of the quantifier
use
shift
the
fallacy
same
regarding
one
lumen
God.
gentium?
We all worship one God.
Let me Google
We
that
worship
real
the same God.
So
George
I've never heard of.
When Tim
Quantifier.
mentioned
Oh, someone's saying let
Skittles
Catholic
websites,
Christian.
he
Dude,
suggested
dude,
the
jar
Vatican. That
pickles.
was a great joke.
There
Dude,
it
look how
is.
these jabs
Look
in
on
from
this.
this country.
Jar Pickles is in
Right.
there.
Temple was like,
There
That's
it
my
is.
boy.
oh, like Vatican.va.
Dude, that's awesome.
He did it.
Come on, dude. Come on now. Y'all got to admit that, like,
Oh,
joking
that's so
around is
good.
part of. By the way,
You think he's
rhetoric and
gonna
jokes are actually
find
part
out
of
that
Spamming
we're
it though. They'll probably
stream sniping him?
Yeah,
If you
don't
go watch the
spam.
formal debate,
You have
wouldn't
to.
realize that,
You
like,
have to smartly
what do you
spam it.
mean? He's making
yeah.
jokes about the other
Pickles,
position.
not easy on the.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Hey.
Great job on the debate.
Right.
I wanted to call out something interesting. You keep bringing up the whole natural theology bit. Two things. One, with Tim, he did admit in the debate that it was saying.
Does he believe in orthodoxy? Orthobology?
So echoes of tradition. I'm just gonna guess. I've never heard of this quantifier shift fallacy. I'm guessing you're shifting that which
Didn't catch that.
defines something or quantifies it as no.
I got the definition. I got the definition.
Yeah, the definition.
It's a logical
what
error.
God is, maybe, or what we believe about God. And so Lumen Gentium says, well, if we believe in the same God as the Muslims, then we're shifting how we quantify God.
Oh no, I get his argument. So a qualifier is a logical error that occurs when the order of quantifiers in a statement is changed incorrectly, leading to a false conclusion.
Yeah,
And an example of
says,
everyone has a mother,
he
which
may
would
be.
infer that there's
He
someone
always
who's
just
everyone's
says, yes,
mother.
Francis may be here.
So I think he's saying that why aren't we guilty because they're saying that everyone has a God.
Yeah, I
So therefore we all worship the same God.
Well,
I think he's saying it's
this is what I would.
is that
Yeah,
it
I think I got it. Echoes of tradition. What
say
you're
that
saying
there
is
is a
like
contradiction in moral
anyone who has some sense
Because
of
moral teaching is a
transcendentalism,
contradiction.
divinity,
Yes, I
They
heard
have to
that.
get rid
worship,
of it.
and belief.
Yeah, he keeps saying they have to get
But
rid of
that's
it.
not what we're. That's not what Lumen
It'll be
Gentium
the
is
same
saying.
problem with
That's
Leo.
the whole
But my
problem with
question
Jay
is, at
Dyer.
what point
What
does
is
he
Jay
become
doing?
a sede in this logic? Because my main contention is that
That's the whole problem with Jay
there's probably
Dyer.
not been
He
any.
encapsulates
I mean, obviously we
all
disagree because it's
religion
a
into this
contradiction, but
Lumen
for
Gentium.
them, they
I
say
guess
that's
it's
not.
called
So leave that
quantifier.
aside. But
We're
everything
just
that they've
literally
had
talking about the three monotheistic
consistently
religions.
in
That's
moral
it.
teaching
That's
has
where
all
it
been
stops.
consistent because things haven't modernized until very recently in the context of things. So I'm just wondering, at one point, faith and morals. The moral
Thank you for the
part's just
super
gonna keep
chat, everybody.
continuing to progress. Like there's no going back from this.
Right.
I don't.
No, you
Wow.
can't undo Vatican II. You can't undo these documents.
Look at this
either,
guy,
so.
dude. I've been
By the
waiting
way,
in his
why is
X
that
space
the
for probably an
contradiction?
hour.
Bro, he's been waiting.
I don't disagree with Tim.
Do that profile
He's been here
picture, dude.
sitting here waiting, bro.
Like, dude, this is like a minor contradiction compared to all the
He's
other
been waiting like
Racist.
30 minutes.
Sanctum and temporal
30 minutes.
Ruslan.
in my mind, a much bigger
Ruslan.
contradiction.
King.
LARPing. How we LARPing, bro?
Of course, the Titiae and who can receive communion. I mean, the Pope can change his mind on the death penalty. Why can't he change? His
Oh,
mind
the
on who can
death
receive
penalty, dude. It sounds like James
George,
White. It sounds like James
Carson,
White.
$5.
Do you realize that, Jay Dyer? The death penalty. Wow, dude.
He's literally like a Protestant LARPing his
I'm new to
orthodoxy.
systems philosophy.
Anything,
That's
any
what I'm
kind of
saying. Like, did he
One of the
have a
most
chrism?
awesome
Is he
things to have.
confirmed
Do you
Orthodox?
think
I don't know, but any kind of development, change,
Like I said,
evolution,
I
reform,
mean,
It's just
There's a lot of
anathema
good
for
arguments and
Orthodox
things
because
in
they're
Bonson
stuck in the
and
first
too. I don't know
millennium.
if
They are
that's
literally
something I
stuck.
would
Why
read,
is
but
that? Because
I
they
would say
don't
read
have
Father Deacon Ananias'
central
papers
authority
are really
figure.
good.
They
Read
don't have what it
Manion's
takes to
papers are
convene an
really good.
ecumenical council because the Pope
If you do want to read
ratifies
Bonson
them.
Van Til, I would say
So
It's
one in the
just-
chat.
it is worthwhile
Oh,
to
it's
read
quotations.
Van Til's Apologetics.
CC is
It's a
Dutch,
giant 700
bro.
page book. I read it when I was 19.
We're
The
trying.
whole thing.
We're sitting here
No,
waiting.
he's just being, he's making fun of that one guy.
It was a
Hey, Jay, bro,
revolutionary
you're
thought
running.
process.
You're running, bro.
Bonson's lectures are
He
probably
literally
better than
said, "Who's
He just
CC? I don't know
quoted Bonson.
CC," and then he just like went over you, like brushed you over.
So if you filter out the
If
Calvinism,
you're the
those are
CC
all
he was
good.
talking about.
Dr. Jason Lyle's little book, Ultimate Proof, is pretty good. But I don't know if that's what you have to read Bonson. But H. Brazi.
That's the stream.
Hey, what's up, Jay? I just wanted to say one more thing. Before you close it out.
Wait,
Yes,
one more
I,
thing. Is this guy's
I went over
second
to Tim's
time?
page, I just wanted to check the replies to see if there were actually any arguments.
Dude, I don't know.
Like,
about
any explanation or reason
that. Justin, that's the best super chat I've ever got. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I figured what the
Yeah,
heck I should
everyone that I read
support.
underneath.
You don't know what
Tim's
you're doing. Good thing you
video
didn't accidentally put
as to
another zero
why
on
I
that.
lost is because I was mean and loud. Nobody
I don't
actually
know what to
stated
do with my
anything to
hands.
do with the argument.
Thanks, Justin.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, man, no
but
problem.
like my point is like when we talk about like paradigmatic argumentation, when obviously I was saying it out
This
loud.
guy's voice
as
on Jay's
confidence,
stream is
like
so
when
deep. I thought he was
Tim
using a
wanted to
voice
quote
changer.
shit, but you called it out on the spot. When we say tu quoque, they don't even understand what that means. They have
Oh
no
my
idea
gosh,
what
dude. Are you kidding
what
me?
the tu quoque fallacy is. Like,
Dude, I've seen Jay do a two
spam.
quoque. I've
Okay, but you
seen
have the
him
two.
do
Okay,
that.
but you have
Like,
the no.
I think all of
If
us
we're calling
slip
out,
into it, right? It's just natural. Like, we want to clap
Look
back
who's talking.
in an
Yeah,
ad
yeah.
hominem type of way.
Fallacy.
So it's
look it
like,
up.
look at, so it's like, hey, this is wrong with your church, and they say, oh well, what about the priest that
Right.
harassed the kids? Yeah,
Exactly.
just saying, okay, but you have
Yep.
Bro, Jay Dyer has committed fallacy since we've been watching him. So
we have different ecclesiology. That doesn't work on us. And obviously, I'm not saying
But like,
anything.
I will
that's
admit,
not
like
new to
all
you.
of us, in a
You've been
certain
saying this
sense,
for
it
years.
just depends on which
And
degree.
and this is
We will
obviously
commit
there are some
logical
people that are
fallacies, but the
like
problem
saying it on
is
Twitter
Jay
or within
likes to
the
just
YouTube
fling them at
replies
everybody
that know
without
who you
realizing
are,
that
have
we
been
will
listening
fall
to
into
you
the
for a
same
while, whether they
fallacy.
like you or not. They know
the
who
more
you
I
think
learn
you
about
are.
philosophy and like
And
logical
I don't-
fallacies,
and
the more I'm like,
whatever you
literally
want,
everything is a
they
fallacy.
just
As soon as you start
want
thinking,
to
you're
understand
performing
it.
some sort of
Or maybe they
fallacy.
just straight up
Yeah,
cannot.
see, this whole
Nah,
stream is
I
a
don't think
fallacy.
that.
There's
They
a
just
block. There's like a mental block in a lot of the people.
Oh,
And I don't know
Jay,
the explanation because it's not
I mean,
partly IQ,
to give him a
but
little credit,
ultimately,
he's
I
been
think it's a
doing this for
spiritual thing. It's a
decades.
pride and spiritual
I
thing
mean,
that
it's
blinds
just
the person to actually
people want to
seeing
challenge him.
what's
People are
they literally can't see it.
caught up into his aura
we say this
of
to
rhetoric,
Muslims a lot of time, and
and he
when it
does a
comes
lot
to
of stuff
Muslims,
like with
all right,
conspiracies,
there's the chance that it's
a
mostly
whole
IQ
bunch of
with them.
stuff.
I'm not
People
gonna
just
lie.
love him.
That's something different.
You can have sound logic without committing a fallacy.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. And obviously, FJ, he says this a lot of time too. Like this, it's definitely more of a spiritual thing with them, man. They no matter how many times it's broken down to them, like for the individual guys that come up here, and a lot of them they do understand it, and they just straight
Yeah,
up choose to
Uno
ignore it.
reverse card. Who said that? That's
Obviously,
great. That's
it was
exactly.
brought up.
Don't
Oh,
too
that-
quote
on the
play
stream
my
where,
quote quote.
Tim was, Tim.
I recognize that Maryland
how many
person in
people
his
are
chat.
leaving,
It's like
Who?
this-
are leaving
the
Catholicism.
Maryland
Yeah,
person.
I remember that.
She's
Maryland?
like some, yeah.
And so, maybe
She was spouting like some
it
new
actually is
agey stuff. It
affecting
was
more
crazy.
people than we think, and it's
New age
just
people
in
are,
his chat?
people that we
yeah,
have
in his
to
chat.
interact
Oh, I
with,
thought you meant ours. Okay.
that don't.
Oh, you
I
must
don't
be
believe
a
in
mod
conspiracy.
because I don't
just
see any
don't.
of that.
But I
Yeah,
will
I
play
think it is a
along with your
spiritual
question.
block
If I
somehow.
had to
I mean,
believe
it's
in
more than
one,
just IQ.
you know,
Sometimes it's IQ, like you said,
JFK.
like Muslims and stuff, but also with Muslims, there's a spiritual issue too. And
Gosh,
how
Terry?
exactly
What's
that
going
all
on with
works, I don't
Israel?
think anybody knows, but there's definitely
Nothing.
something
You're being
going
bombed right
on
now.
with
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
blockage where they can't see it, even though it's kind of.
Oh, hey, speaking of JFK,
Let's
Eric,
get to these super
have
chats
you
here.
seen the
Eustace, $3. Mennonites got the truth because they have good
podcast
teeth.
called
Yeah, that was kind of an
Solving
odd
JFK?
line of argument that Tim Pool
It's
had
really
about.
good.
I mean, I see his
A
point.
guy
because
named
the
Matt
whole
Marston.
discussion
Larson? I think that's his name.
caused
Sounds
this
interesting.
debate was
He's really
originally
good.
about having more offspring. and the West
This
isn't
Justin
having
guy
kids.
says
Guys,
the
I
Earth is flat.
got
debate,
maybe a
and
few
then
minutes left in me.
that's
Seriously,
why
this
Tim
I,
Pool was saying,
I'm very tired.
okay, let's look at Amish. Do
Oh,
they
guys in the
represent,
video chat as well.
authentic
That's
true
me.
Christianity?
I'm
Now,
being
a lot of people are making
facetious. I
jokes
don't
about that,
think
but
the Earth is
keep
flat.
in mind, like, that's actually a good question. For
Okay.
normies,
Can we
a
just
lot of
real
normies,
quickly
like,
talk about how I didn't hear about
maybe
Padre
Amish
Pio
has it right. Because people think,
until
Jesus
there was a
teaches
movie
like
about him?
pacifism and like
That
how
was,
is
it
that-
was so bad.
I didn't watch the movie, but the point is I heard about him,
normies
so I looked up who he was.
that would be an inroad with them.
And then I was like, he had a
Showing and
stigmata?
arguing
What's a
how
stigmata? And I
that
was
might
like,
sound
oh,
good on the
wow, the
surface,
Catholic
but
Church
that's
has
not actually a good
verifiable
way
miracles.
to determine what's the
Yeah,
That's
the stigmata
crazy.
is pretty intense.
Because I could come up with a sect or a cult.
A lot
off
of
the top my
saints
head
have the
that,
stigmata.
Okay, well, I have a cult that mandates that
And then I was
I
just
must
like, okay,
father,
if
all
they have
of
this,
the new
they're
humans
either
with all the beautiful
demons
women.
or God is with them.
And so now I have the
There's
ultimate fertility
one
cult,
of those two things.
and therefore it's
So.
true because it's the most fertile of the cults. I mean, obviously that disproves using fertility as a metric of truth. Israel Rodriguez, $3. Would you tie in Aldous Huxley's book Perennial Philosophy?
Yeah, and I mean, there's
And what's the
the
common
translocated, the
Yeah, I mean,
stigmatas, the
his
healing the
book
blind girl,
essentially lays out
who literally we have on
one of
video being like, yeah, I was blind. Like we have the full story.
last
Wasn't
one.
Saint Therese? Didn't she have?
Santhosh Wesley.
She had the stigmata, didn't she?
Last caller, what's up?
I think so.
This is the last call. Darn it! Did you just hear it?
Darn.
By the way, here's the tu quoque fallacy. Person A makes claim X.
I'm not kidding, and I'm not being mean or anything or unfair, but I have seen Jay do two quoques. I have. Like we all do, but he just should stop like calling everyone out for it.
Person B says, "Oh yeah, well your church."
Eric, I think your actions or past statements are inconsistent.
Sure.
B says, therefore,
No problem.
I'm just teasing.
I would hope my past actions and statements are inconsistent.
Well,
we usually say fallacies when we're trying to use rhetoric against our opponent. That's when fallacies come in.
Dr. Taylor coming in clutch again.
The heck is your picture? A rooster in a pie pot? What? Oh, chicken pot pie?
Chicken
there
pot
you go.
Hey,
chicken pot pie.
Boomers have their moments, okay?
You finally got it, boys. We made it.
All right.
Do you know Greek?
What
What letter is pi? What letter is it?
Pie?
Yeah.
What?
What letter is pi?
I know Kakeratomene.
Let's see. Let's read some Greek.
Petros.
Oh, is that the
Got
epistles?
nothing. Yeah,
Hey, I got the same
the
book.
epistles of Saint Ignatius.
I got the same book. I actually just bought it like 2-3 weeks ago, and
It's like $9 on Amazon.
Yeah,
You guys
super
should.
cheap.
You guys should
Really?
buy this. Yeah, it's super cheap.
I need that. Yeah.
Billy,
It is
what did you want to
Saint
debate?
Ignatius-
My gosh, I gotta go. This is ridiculous. Billy, what did you want to debate? Better not be gooning. I'm not going to
This
debate a
one is
female.
Yeah, I want that too.
Never goon, guys. Never goon.
Is it the best Catholic study Bible?
I don't know. I just got it in today, and I don't know. So
All right, we can debate what's the best saint. Who's the best saint, I should say.
Besides Our Lady and
Nicholas.
Joseph.
Yeah, of course.
Saint Nicholas.
it's Paul.
Oh, St. Francis of
Hello?
Assisi.
No, it's Paul.
Saint Nicholas. He resurrected children from the dead, so that's my patron saint, by the way.
It's literally Paul.
My patron's Paul as well.
All right, guys. I really have to go. But
All
hey,
right.
Okay.
I will try this again. I promise. Like I'm not afraid to go on Jay's little X space. Whatever.
No, dude, you ran tonight. You admit it. You're literally frightened. You're shaking in your t-shirt. I saw you shivering.
Oh, I'm just so
When's he
thankful.
going live again?
I'm just so thankful I got out of it. So
When's he
thankful I got out of
going
it.
live again.
No, he's
You're
not.
sweating
Stop.
over there,
I
sweating
can't. I'm
bullets.
so guys, I can't. I will try another night. I promise. I promise. I
All right.
really will. St. Joseph of Cupertino. Yeah, the original air fryer. He could fly, y'all. All right, guys.
How many saints are there?
10,000.
Lots.
Yeah, like 10,000, man.
Are there
There's probably saints that aren't even canonized.
Drew Brees.
Oh yeah, saint. Like yeah, who knows? But I thought he meant canonized. Yeah.
No. I mean canonized.
About 10 grand or a little
More than 10,000.
10K.
You know who I think should be canonized?
Your mom?
No. Saint Alfred. Well, Alfred the Great should be canonized. He's not.
Wait,
Saint
what?
Alfred, but Alfred the Great.
Who's Alfred?
Did a
not
lot of
Albert
work.
the Great. Who's Alfred the Great?
He was the king of Wessex. I consider him.
Oh,
the first
him.
king of
Yeah.
England.
I was like, that
He's
name
very-
sounds familiar. Who's the
Very
king?
pious.
What are you guys
Did
talking
a lot
about?
of work in the church.
Dude, you guys are full of it.
Yeah, Alfred the Great.
No, not that. Sorry. The people are like, oh, Jay's waiting for you. And
Did he say that?
That's a good troll. No, that's a really good troll.
your mom goes to college. That's Napoleon Dynamite. Straight up. I know that movie from a mile away. How much you want to bet I can throw a football over the mountains, Heather?
He goes out and tries to feed his what is it, the goat? He tries to feed his goat or something.
Oh gosh, really? Ash, man, you gotta come in a little sooner. What are you on the West Coast?
Bro, where you been, man? Where you been, Asher?
He was in Williams
Oh, you're
Street.
gonna go to sleep? Yeah, we're about to end. We're about to end the live right now.
Yeah.
Because we all tired.
All right, guys, I really have to go. So thanks for coming on. Hey, wait, did you guys play that trivia or no?
No,
I did.
No, my wife
there.
cooked some delicious beef and broccoli that I had to go eat.
Nice. Nordic Catholic, you did pretty well, right?
I did. It was like 10th place, I believe. I would have done better, but people kept.
Dude, how come
throwing
all
at
these
me,
people
so-
are saying this and like a whole bunch of different people? What is this, dude? Okay, fine. I'm just gonna. Dude, these guys are trolling me, but you know what? Whatever. Let's find out.
Wait,
No, 'cause
really?
There's names I don't recognize. Maybe it's for real. Come on.
That's why I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. He blocked me on Twitter. How did I get to his? Oh, here through his YouTube. That's right. Hold on.
I could have sworn he passed over you, though.
Probably, dude.
Unless
It's because
I
he doesn't
hallucinated
like. It's because he doesn't like me. Probably.
It's because he had his blood on the post. He put the blood of the lamb on the post, so he got passed over by Jay. Thank you guys for the pity laughs. I really appreciate that.
I laughed. I don't know if you heard. I was laughing.
Pity laughs for sure.
Hey, what church father did a commentary on the Book of Exodus? Is it Saint Augustine?
I don't know. Christian. I don't know what the heck
Oh.
you're talking about.
This
I'm
chat
right
now?
here. I'm on.
Ain't got no time for wine moms tonight.
I'm on.
Ain't got no
I'm on.
If the chat can
No
answer
time
that
for wine
me,
moms.
that'd be great. Because I'm looking for a commentary on the Exodus.
I just can't do it.
Bro, ask
Y'all
ChatGPT.
know if I start, I'm gonna lose my temper if I talk to her.
I'm on.
Is that him?
So I just choose to exit the situation. How's that? And y'all can't stop. You can't make me talk and get my panties in a ruffle. Who is Catholic Christian? Why
Bro,
does
your panties are already in a ruffle, bro.
He knows who I am.
delete jar of pickles because
He does.
they're asking for me. To
He knows who I
delete
am.
doesn't exist for
We've
me.
talked to each other.
When I say delete you, I mean that delete you from existing. Your ontology will cease to be. You will no longer be a being.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this guy he needs Jesus, bro.
See, the chat is admitting they want me to lose my temper because they think that's funny. I don't have any energy, man. I was just on a 3
He's
hour
running from me.
scream fest on Timcast.
He was running from you.
No,
literally
seriously,
terrified.
everyone in the
3
chat
hours
says
of live
Catholic
stream, man. I
Christian.
got no energy for that. Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time? Anybody got time? Anybody got time for that? Remember that one? Remember that song?
I'm in this
Wine
I know
Mom
space.
already won the debate. Yes.
Yeah, I know he
Y'all
saw
wasted
you.
a day
He
to
must
get
have signed.
demolished
I
in a
mean,
debate. A wine mom did it. A pantheist wine mom beat me in a debate. Cody R, $10. I have a friend who's liberal Protestant. They deny the existence of the
He
spirit.
doesn't like me. He
Sadducee.
blocked me.
Sadducee.
Maybe that's why he can't see you, because you blocked him on Twitter.
But he said who's CC, didn't he?
No.
Exorcism. Protestants dismiss the supernatural.
He
There's no
blocked me on
supernatural, there's no
Twitter.
resurrection, and why are we Christians?
So if I'm in his space, he's not going to see me, right?
That makes logical sense to me.
Oh my gosh, what a waste of time.
How is he able to? How were you able to come up
Hopefully
though?
you
If he can't
enjoyed
see
the
you?
debate. By the way, if you did enjoy the debate, please make
Doesn't
your
he have to prove
presence
that or
known
something?
in the comments, because
Well, that's why I think he was saying, what do you mean Catholic Christian?
filling up the
Because he
comments
probably
with
doesn't see me in his space because he blocked me.
and
Yeah, that makes sense.
make your
We'll make a burner account. and
Here,
try
watch.
again.
I know, right? Oh, I will next time. Here,
I'm sorry. I probably should have mentioned that a long time ago.
Pay attention to the Roman Catholic
No, look,
comments
for real
to see
though.
if anyone actually addresses
He needs to
any
just
of the
unban
actual
you.
arguments,
I'll show
or
you.
are they all whining, bitching tone policers? That's all they wanted to be.
Hold on a second.
Ad hominem.
Jay lost because
I heard that.
Jay
Okay, hold on.
He was like, "That's enough of that noise." Oh, you're gonna make a burner account right now?
No, I don't have time for that.
Oh.
See, there's him blocking me. You see that?
It bothers me when Christians cuss and then like clearly don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, it says you are blocked.
I'll tell you
from
what.
engaging with him.
More Catholic. I find more Catholics cussing than anybody else. And it's
No,
pretty bad.
I get it. But I was with my friend this morning and he was cussing and I was just like, what are we doing? I mean, it's not like super explicit, but I don't know.
All right, sorry guys. He blocked me while, but I don't know why I didn't put that together. I'm gonna have to make a burner. I'll make a burner account. It's fine. I don't care. And hopefully we're live when he's live and we can do this again. So
yeah. Stream.
Yeah. No, Jay didn't run. He's probably confused. Like, what are you guys talking about? Catholic Christian? I don't see him in here. Yeah, you blocked me. You monkey.
Oh, he doesn't see it because he's got his sunglasses on.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
That too, yeah. That too. Those
All
pretend
right.
sunglasses.
Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. What is this? 3 hours and 12 minutes. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I need a life.
It's not even sunlight coming through his window, and he's just got sunglasses on.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming up on stage. And I'm in California next week. I'll go live.
Oh.
From California.
What's in Cali?
Oh, my wife's family and friends and
Comedy Formula.
Iron Inquisitor. I'm trying to meet up with him and try to do something. He's in San Francisco, but
Where are you going to? San Fran, or are you going
San
to
Fran, LA, San Diego, but they all live in San Diego.
Dude, all those places suck. And you're going during Pride Month?
Not only that, dude.
And
not only
you're
that,
in the protests.
they're rioting in LA, but
The
they're
riot, bro.
They're rioting
Stay
in San
safe.
Francisco too.
They
Yeah,
are.
carry
Oh,
your
no.
rosary. Carry your rosary.
Yeah.
When are you going?
Sunday. We're gonna be gone for like
carried rosaries.
15
That
days.
stinks, dude.
That does.
I would say carry your gun with you, but
No,
Yeah.
carry a rosary with you. Open carry rosary.
Yeah, Cali's whack, man. It's a beautiful state, but it's just whack.
Lots of demons is running around there.
Yeah. Seriously, I gotta go. Guys, love you.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously,
Good night.
let me go. Praise be
God
Jesus in
bless.
there, guys. Please
So as I
subscribe.
was saying about, I'm just
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom.
Quiet. Peace.